1, and you should be going.
All right. Welcome back once again to Oathbound Roads. Tonight, the Unbowed are going on an excursion of sorts. Their most recent days spent in Alpench were eventful, to say the least. They had made contact with the Changeling Enclave and begun formulating plans to help them find a new hiding place from the increasingly persistent pressure of the searching Ion Reich and their all too eager disposition to put changelings to the torch. They spent most of the last getting ready, exploring around, acquiring gold, doing what they could to catch up on loose ends. They connected a little more so with the mysterious druid and the strangely now blighted old tree that was home to the shrine of the old gods. Midge, as she went by, or they went by, or he went by, it seemed to vary from whatever time mattered most. Spoke with them about their quest to pursue the mysterious Sun Eater, the large creature that had killed fellspawn and hunters alike that they had happened across the countryside a couple of times. They agreed that a sort of quid pro quo would come into effect. Midge would help them with their current needs, and in return, when they got back out into the wilderness again, they would help seek out the Sun Eater and send it back where it came from, into the Wildwoods, the land of the Fae. As they went about their business, things suddenly took a turn for the violent, when a couple of changelings suddenly pulled out knives in the middle of the market and began just murdering people indiscriminately. They were dead before the group could arrive on the scene, so no answers could really be found. But it sent the changelings in the Enclave into a panic, believing that this was all the justification the Reich needed to really intensify their searches, which meant that their hours, not even days, in the city were numbered if they didn't find another place to hide. The best candidate were the old abandoned crypts beneath the city. Sneaking out a little past curfew, the Unbowed almost got caught. Managed to descend down into the dank, dripping crypts of Alpench. All right, so fun times abound. Let's go to the map. Most of you should already have vision set up. I know it normally doesn't work with Garm, so I'll need you to drop a token in over in yonder here.
Is this technically the city?
It is part of the city structure, yes. It's technically
Then I've got
beneath it.
120 feet of dark vision.
All right.
Where was that corner you banged?
Up in here.
Okay.
All right. I will adjust the dark vision then.
Ooh, big map.
Got that urban vibe going on.
Won't make that much of a difference here, but yes.
No, but it could.
In case you needed to run away and abandon us to our fate.
Really?
Remember us as we were.
Another story.
A bunch of dysfunctional, people.
I don't have bits on one of my bars.
Oh, I adjusted some things with those. I actually found out there's ways to add on, mostly for my own sake, because there's a lot of stuff to keep up with. Ways to calculate what your AC and stuff is on there, too.
Oh, okay. So it's just an AC marker. Gotcha.
If you add 0 onto the second bar, it just has that little plus sign there at the far end.
10-4.
All right. Let's go.
I was wondering what that is. I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I guess my blade's not out, so my AC is 18. Yeah.
Yeah, make whatever adjustments you need to.
I'm turning my mage armor on.
Yep.
So
Oh, yeah.
It's a
16.
good idea.
All right.
I can't remember. Did I
Who
cast that
would
already
like
today?
some aid?
Oh,
How many people can you cast
How ma-
on?
yeah.
3 creatures within range.
All right, so Vask, you're wanting
You and-
mage armor too?
Well, I'm just trying to remember. I can't remember if I cast it today or not. I'm in Hildegard.
I
I
don't
am
think-
missing sorcery points, but I did cast spells.
I don't think you did. The last time I remember you casting it was on the chase. Or in the chase.
Right. Oh, right. Also when we got attacked by the assassin. I think that was it. Anyways,
I don't remember
so,
you casting it then, but
then I will spend a sorcery point to twin it for me and Hildegard.
All right.
it's pretty easy just to add 2 to it.
Garm.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably more helpful to give it to the squishier members so they can survive a little better. Because
That's what I was
I've
thinking.
I've got a lot of HP and can give myself more.
Well, I've got 95 HP. I should be okay.
You're the least squishy of the casters, funny enough.
I mean,
HP do you have?
sorcerer.
It's not
95.
hard.
Oh damn! Yeah,
So-
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorcerer. I mean, Constitution. My con is my second highest after charisma.
fair.
How tough is Midge?
Oh, yeah,
Um,
Midge is here.
Yeah. Hard to tell for sure.
I mean,
You
they're
haven't really
druid.
gotten a grasp on Midge's abilities yet.
Just,
Well,
We're
just
they are a druid.
like, they have at minimum 2 other health bars they can pull out if they feel like it.
if they're that kind of druid.
Any druid can do that. It's just some sub classes incentivize other usage for that, with those
Yeah.
Or
points.
druids.
Or druids or star druids.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
wildfire.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I see the bar now. That's handy. Jacking my health and shit.
Yeah, and if you adjust your health by your token, it should adjust it on your character sheet as well.
It
Oh,
does,
that
yes.
that would be new.
I mean, it's all there. It's just I forgot how to set that trick up. Otherwise, I would have done that for Bright and Tide.
Oh, how do you set that up then?
You gotta click on your token, I believe, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Alrighty.
Getting to the HP thing is just going to token settings, the little gear.
Yeah. I should pop up my radius, my aura. That's important to know. And I shall cast aid upon our 3 casters.
All right.
And I'm not glowing yet, but I do have my lantern held up by the telekinetic mage hand,
Okay.
ready to dim it if I need to.
All right. And the lantern sheds how much light again?
Let's see. Hooded lantern. Let me look that up.
Make sure you guys get all your
30
prep
foot.
stuff done.
Bright
30 foot,
light in the 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 foot.
All right.
But I can, as an action, lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
Okay. All right. We'll make that. Is light a specific color, or is it just standard
No,
fire?
It's just the lantern, so it's a typical flame.
Okay.
He uses the item I got at the very beginning, his self-lighting pipe, to light it.
Okay.
His little spark.
Oh, I can do that now. For what it Mad Town's PV, since we're in the city,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot be surprised, and also I get a boost to my initiative, and I can't be lost.
All right.
I also have the alert feat.
Yeah, but this is a part of my class.
You say that, and now he's just going to lead you down a corridor, close the wall, and then the rest of us.
You mean, yeah, this if he wants to get us lost, he just separates you guys from me.
He just says, "You
I'll
weren't
say,
supposed."
there's a potential that you might slip into areas down here that are not technically part of the city. We'll see what happens then.
Okay.
Mm.
But
For
this
now,
is all right.
it's just technically part of the city limits. It's just the crypts.
Oh yeah, I do have this new handy feature, flare. I can launch a point of light.
Oh. Who doesn't have dark vision? Is it
You two are the
obviously?
only ones that do, it appears.
Oh dang.
No, Hildegard has really good dark vision too, actually.
Yeah, because she has the burp.
Midge and the 3 humans in the party, not so much.
Yeah.
Yep, getting a look at. Well, we'll wait until you guys are all done with your pre-prep. Then we'll get started with everything with that.
I don't think I've got anything.
Okay.
Except for I forgot to ask. I don't get weapon mastery with my claw, right?
No.
Okay.
I've done my prep work.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so now the actual RP begins. So the stairway down into the crypts it's gross. It's ill tended to. It's wet, the stone is broken in some places. It's slick. Requires some careful guided steps to make your way down. If you didn't have light sources like Vask's lantern, there might be some dex saves involved going down to this space.
For the sake of that, I'm gonna have the claw on and just use it to like brace the wall. You know.
Mm-hmm. The walls, the stone themselves on the wall is they're quite old in how well they're assembled. It looks like you could pretty easily pry pieces of them off, but looking at how well they're held together, you're not sure what could happen if that could happen. This place doesn't look the most structurally sound. Looks like it may have been once. Either way.
Does it look like this from age? Does it look like it's like this from age, or?
Age is the best guess, yes. With dark vision, you could see that much. You descend down into the crypts.
As they're going, Nat looks to Garm. So, if the changelings decide to stay down here, will that make them the crypt keepers?
They're not staying long.
Right, and I said if the changelings stay down here, not you.
Yeah, and they're not staying long either.
Well, they're using it as a passage through. This was the conversation I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically giving them the possibility of another place to hide.
Yes.
And making sure this place was safe enough for them to hide in without any surprises.
Yeah, they're potentially staying down here.
Oh, I thought they were used.
You don't know exactly what you're going down into. You were warned of that by Motley and the others. This place is not very well kept. They don't really bury their dead here anymore.
Is this where we came down?
Yes, that stairwell is where you came down. Entering in, you happen into a large entry chamber that looks like it might have been something closer to opulent once. There are scattered old torch sconces everywhere, several columns lining the chamber, and best you can see through all the crumbling stone, For those of you who could see far enough with the light, you see, somewhat similar to the tomb back in Ibrana, there is a large relief of Ibra there.
Oh. Huh.
Vask,
Yes.
you were saying something.
Yeah, sorry. You can't see in the dark either, right?
I can.
Oh, you can? Never mind.
Is
And I just have it.
different?
Oh, sorry.
No, go.
And I'm guessing from the size of it, I have the lantern hooded.
Yeah, well, let me see.
I can't see far, so I'm just relying. I don't want to suddenly blare it up if the people who can see in the dark don't want me to, like.
Huh, that's weird. I changed it a minute ago. I guess I just didn't save.
Yeah, because I can
you-
only see in 10 feet around me.
Yeah. Okay, I know why. Your vision is set to one and the lighting is set to the other. Hold on.
I was thinking of casting light on Garmzax, but he can see, so never mind.
All right, is that better?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay, good. And is the light shining for everybody else? How is Vara's range of vision looking?
So, like,
Actually, I can just preview it.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
If he moves like
Yeah.
that, it doesn't like do anything for my light at all.
Yeah, it's because I've set you up with vision. Hold on. Let's see if this works.
Ah! I've gone blind.
Callie?
She's
Nope,
just
that didn't
floating
work.
in a void.
All right, that did not work. Okay, we'll try something else. With the lantern on, I'll just do... Not that. There we go.
Ibrana.
There we go.
All right, that better?
Absolutely can see now.
All right.
Thank you.
So, entering in. The statue is not as pristine or as immaculate a likeness as it was in her own respective tomb. It's quite weathered and eroded away by what you already all come to be. Honestly, you'd be annoyed with it by now. A lot of water drips in this place from the ceiling.
We are in a swamp.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised they found solid enough ground to even try this.
Same. Surprised it hasn't just. I'm surprised the city hasn't collapsed down on top of it.
It's like it's well on its way.
Yeah.
Vask, you've been to the city before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if there were any previous cities this is built on top of?
Would I?
You've got no knowledge of that. As far as you know, nothing like that's here. This
Yeah,
was
nothing
just
that I
a
have known.
swampy lakeshore.
I think I see a door.
Yep.
I do as well.
Shining a light down there, you do see a shut stone door. Somewhat circular in shape. Appearing to be made out of carved and well-placed stone. Alongside a couple of statues of what appear to be like a more archaic version of gray pike armor. Somewhat more primitive looking and much more weathered materials right here and here. Oh, it's so tight in here.
How low is the ceiling?
It's below 10 feet, probably like I'd say about an 8-foot ceiling.
Oh, so I'm like touching the ceiling.
Pretty close.
Yeah, you might want to shrink down a little.
She doesn't know I'm a changeling yet.
I think Midge guessed as much.
That is making some assumptions. She
Drop
guessed
them,
that.
Jess.
You
They
can do what
guessed
you want with
that.
that.
They
Or we
guessed
could always
that.
ask him.
No!
You know Midge is not against changelings. That's about as much as you figured out concretely.
Yeah. That is all we got.
What are you afraid of?
Sharing an intimate detail that is not for everybody to know.
So are you going to make yourself suffer?
Yes! This is literally her whole thing!
This is a safe space!
Really not.
No, I mean, Nora's right. Unnecessarily suffering is Jetta's whole thing.
Yes!
Yeah,
Like, that's how she lost her arm.
Okay, no, that was a werewolf ripping it off.
Well, no, you were
You
like,
refused treatment.
poisoned.
You did do that.
No. It got ripped off. I had nothing to do with that except for being in melee range, which is what I do. The
Like, you can-
treatment afterwards had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
There was
It
a
was
wound
ripped
you
off.
wouldn't let us heal because it was like poison, and you were
No!
like letting it kill you.
It got ripped off. It could not be reattached.
Okay,
So
then,
this-
but there was another wound then.
The stone door, what'd you say it was shaped like?
It's somewhat circular. Think kind of like the Skyrim barrow doors. No dragon claw puzzles in the middle, though.
Okay, so that's kind of the vibe I was getting, but does that
It's
mean
not-
is there...
It's not that intricate or fancy. There is like it's almost like a bank vault style where there's like a handle where you looks like you could pull them to get them to move.
Okay. Everybody stand back. You're gonna try the door.
Okay,
Make an athletics check.
Will do.
I think easily enough. The door rolls. It takes a little bit of effort at first. You realize because some growths, lichens, and the like have grown in the spaces where it's been kept. And once it breaks free and goes, though it does, and there is a rush, just of stinky, acrid air that just flows right into the chamber.
Oh,
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, great. I'm going to catch a fucking disease on here.
I would like to cast Primal Scent.
Go for it.
Be careful
Scent
the disease
death.
doesn't catch you.
Just to make sure I don't detect anything that was not just general mold.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna make a check for that?
Yes, I would like to.
All right. Perception with smell.
Huh? What'd that do?
That's weird.
Clicked on reliable
It's
talent.
not showing any numbers.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh,
Try again.
hell.
Right.
There we go.
Okay.
That was odd. 24. Okay. Those are definitely the sense of decay, long fermenting decay, death, mold, growth. Just a spore druid's paradise.
Actually, smelling all that is going to look to Midge. Might I ask where your talent lies?
Oh. I wouldn't really use the word talent, honestly.
Developed skill, then.
I'm good with animals.
I see. Well, nothing forward but forward.
Smells like death in here. I don't like it.
We do
Aye.
that.
She has, I have to just iterate the equipment. She is carrying a quarterstaff, but that's about it. She did whisper to it a little bit earlier, and it has a tiny bit of a glow to it.
Sure,
Oh.
never leave home without it.
Low.
So, entering in, the next chamber is as empty and still as the last. There are statues flanking the corner over here, 3 of them. Broken stonework all over the place, and just what appears to be some kind of desk over here.
Well, you're just gonna walk towards it?
I mean, yeah.
I was just thinking I should probably launch a few flares.
I mean, I can see in the dark.
Yeah, but if anything is spooked by light, we'll know.
That is a good point.
Instead of
Well,
it getting the jump on us.
Yep. So, entering in, one other thing you can see with detail, especially Hildegard, that higher passive perception, this room is slightly lopsided. It actually tilts downward the more you go from this side to this side. Not enough to, like, slip or slide, but it is noticeable that this room is sinking a little bit. The stonework over here has actually partially collapsed in some places from the ceiling and the walls. And you're getting some of the smell. There is a really rancid smelling liquid right here, pooling up around the loose cobbles.
Is there anything on this desk?
There are the remains of some very old candles, what appears to be a very rusted incense burner of some kind, and a book of questionable condition.
Leather with mold.
Before I touch this book, let's turn to dust, but could be something in it.
This place is too good for dust.
Oh.
You touch that book, it'll probably come away.
Probably what?
A part of it will probably come away with your finger.
Oh. Maybe.
That thing looks like it's being held together by mildew.
I'm gonna you poke it slightly with the claw.
Your claw kind of sinks into it. The leather texturing of the book binding is decomposed pretty severely.
Gross.
Yeah, no, you're right. This thing's I think it's part of this place now.
Anything glowing to you, Hildegard?
Just because it would probably have long since stopped, but I can check. And she'll pop on detect magic and look around.
This chamber bears no magical marks. The statues appear largely to be, once again, same 2 of warriors. Another one that appears to be more of a comforting, priest-like figure, though it's very well faded out.
You mentioned the gray pike. They kind of look like gray pike armor.
Yep.
So would that imply like the tradition of gray pikes is pretty damn old?
Yeah, it would.
So, nothing magical here.
The changelings told you all that this place was potentially rife with undead then?
That's been my experience down here.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Vask, when you last came down here, did you come in through this way?
I don't believe it was. I think we asked that last time, DM. I don't think it
No, it
was.
wasn't this particular section. There are other various sewer tunnels and the like that can lead down to here in various parts.
Some of them have been sealed off.
Yeah, your experience is that a lot of the tunnels down here are flooded. This used to be a whole complex, but now it's all just isolated little crypt islands submerged in swamp muck.
Yeah, I think at the time we said something like Vask and maybe Wick chased a bounty down into here when I was on hiding.
People can hide down here for sure.
I'm sure the restless dead are deeper in. Otherwise, they would have come up to the surface by now.
Unless they can. It doesn't seem like they can open doors. Or they don't want to.
Well, this is the resting place.
What is this? He just kind of leans down, looking down at the green liquid down there at the bottom.
Careful.
Does it look like one of the slimes?
She takes the far end of the quarterstaff, touches the tip of it. No sizzles. Just kind of shimmies it up to where she can sniff it. Immediately makes a banana cat face and retracts the staff back to the other end. Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Corpse juice?
Among other things. There's a lot of organic matter in there.
Ugh.
Lots of bile.
Bile?
Strangely enough, it's acid. Lots of it too. But decay.
Necrophages, maybe.
It's possible. There are always a persistent risk in these places.
Necrophages?
Eaters of the dead.
Ghouls and the like. Common misconception that they are undead themselves. They just look the part because they primarily eat dead matter.
Oh, lovely.
You know that joke about you are what you eat? Sometimes it's accurate.
You run into one, don't let him bite you, since you clearly don't know. They are,
I've had a ton of experience with undead.
I never fought much of them myself, but I've read books, seen the pictures.
I have. They're not fun. I recommend hitting them as hard as you can before they ever touch you.
That tends to be the plan for most things, to be fair.
I mean,
with
if there's
undead, the effects of a wound can linger.
I mean, if there's
Looks at Hildegard.
I mean, if there's any other target, you kill them first. Leaving one unsanctioned is just a recipe for disaster.
That appears to be another door.
Aye,
Yeah.
so far no signs.
Help me out, Jeddah.
I opened the door.
Athletics check.
All right.
I will give you aid.
All right. Let's see what my athletics can do.
Double 28.
Oh my god!
All right, it does not
28.
take much effort on both of your parts. You both just tug for a moment, almost a moment of exertion, and there is a squelching sound as the organic matter holding the stone door in place comes in, but it rolls aside, exposing another hallway. A very short one that ends in a stairwell.
I'm gonna just like grab some cloth and like tie it around my mouth.
Good call.
Yeah. Block the smell. Maybe block anything nasty that's gonna get in my mouth.
All right. Remain close together, everyone.
I'd recommend the rest of you do the same. It's a little bit of protection.
We don't need another repeat of the spider.
Oh, VV.
Mm-hmm.
Down there, is that light or is that?
Step forward and find out.
Okay.
Mention spider and Vasquez just passed.
So, coming in here, you can hear it and smell it right away. Halfway down that stairwell is a lot more of that corpse water.
Alright, we're not going down there?
Looks
I mean,
about
I can.
waist deep.
Oh, that's gross. I could shape water. That's not going to do much beyond like freezing it so we can slide along the top slowly, but.
It probably goes down.
That seems dangerous enough on its own.
Yeah, we gotta remember this is here because I mean we're clearing this place out. We'll have to.
How opaque is the water?
It's grimy and green. Looks like it's filled with algae almost.
So we wouldn't be able to tell how deep those stairs go.
You can see the stairs go down a little bit, but it's like murky lake water where someone's kicked up the silt at the bottom.
We can see how far it goes for 120 feet, because Vask will pick up a just a random rock, cast light on it, and his telekinetic mage hand can go 120 feet. And just kind of plunk it under the water and just kind of.
Okay.
Oh, that is a good way to test depth.
So you just hear a little skipping sound as it sinks down to the bottom. It's not more down there at the bottom of those steps. It's probably like, for most of you, it would be like waist deep. Vara would probably be just below shoulders, unfortunately.
Great.
For the
Oh
shorties.
God!
How tall is
For
the
me?
ceiling in there, though?
Ceiling, about the same. It's generally about 8 feet high. People were shorter back then.
Hildegard,
Yes?
one of your birds can stay above the water.
Well, obviously, I'm not sending them into that.
Yeah.
She's gonna glance over at Raug and give him a little scritch. It's like, could you scout down the corridor for me?
Just nods and takes wing. Put him on the
Specifically-
map.
Using the boy with dark vision.
All right.
Turn into a giant cave lizard and crawl along the ceiling.
They don't
it is-
transform.
His dark vision is how much again, just to make sure?
I think it's only like 60 feet.
All right.
30 feet, it looks like.
Oh,
So,
no matter.
not too crazy.
All right. He takes off, flying over the grime pretty comfortably.
She's gonna just speak as she looks through. Goes, there's a chamber down that way, a fairly large chamber. Statues on either side of it. From the chamber, there looks to be 2 hallways branching off. One on the left and one towards the south.
He perches on top of one of the statues.
He fits. He fits.
Yeah. Raug is sitting on a statue above the bile line, I guess.
Ugh.
Well, I don't think the changelings would risk going down that way.
No.
There could be something lurking in the water, and I would hate for that thing to come crawling out when they least expect it.
That's not something we can leave alone if your goal is to clear the place.
Hearing
Right.
that, Vask sends the glowing rock just thrashing through the water just randomly, trying to agitate whatever's in there.
I haven't seen anything in
I
the
was-
water.
I was going to suggest
File.
we go through the dry parts first, and then come back around to this.
I mean, yes, but I think we should at least see if there's anything here at all.
In case we need to retreat, we don't want, to be cut off.
Or pincered.
That's a fair point.
So
Did these
Easter.
doors,
Sorry.
did these doors make like any loud noise when they were opened?
They do roll. You can hear the rolling.
Pretty heavy stone.
Okay, because I'm actually going to go back and close it.
You sure about that? Because it took an
Yeah, 'cause if
athletics to open them up in the first place.
Well, they're de-likened now, so you don't
Yeah.
have to now.
Yeah, because if something opens it, we should be able to hear it. Unless, there's a lot of other noise going on. But just,
True. But
yeah.
by same token, if we leave them open, we have a clear shot back.
That's also true.
So should I start with east or south? Or not east, west or south? Black. I always get east and west mixed up for some reason.
West.
Okay.
Not to mention, Jeddah keeping the doors open allows us to tell where we came from.
Right.
But flying in through this, it is a largely collapsed section.
Oh,
And
that
it
makes sense.
appears, from what you can see looking down, it appears that there is a drop-off in the bile water here. You cannot tell how deep.
Oh, lovely. She's just kind of look like immensely uncomfortable for a second. Like, there is a collapsed section. west is contained, but there's a drop off in the bile, and Raug's vision is not sharp enough to pierce its depths, no matter. I don't know how deep it
Have him
is.
come back around and pick up the Vesk's rock.
Yeah, I could have it float in the air so they can grab it.
Okay. Please.
He just flutters
Rock.
over. The rock floats up out of the water. He looks at it and just like, I don't want to touch that for a moment, but he does grasp it in his talons.
It does like bob in the air like it's flicking off the slime.
You just have
Flutters over and gets over the drop off and drops down the stone. Plunk. The light goes down until he can't see it anymore.
that light goes bright 20 feet, dim another 20 feet. Not going to be as bright in opaque water, but still that's worrisome.
It should have at least been seen if it was 40 feet down.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just to say,
oh, sorry.
it goes down until you can't see it. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone keeps calling this bile, and Vask crouches down next to it.
It's swamp water.
I was waiting to see if anyone stopped him from tasting it, but no, he's going to try to. I don't know.
Well, you're
alchemy it.
you're the alchemist. You might actually recognize bile for what it is.
Roll
Yeah.
a Constitution saving throw real quick.
No, I didn't taste it.
Oh, okay.
No, I was waiting to see if anyone thought Vask was going to do that, but no, he's scooping up like a vial or something.
It's like,
Yeah, I trust Vask to not drink it.
yeah,
We trust him to be a reasonable adult.
we don't.
Mm-hmm.
So just giving it a good whiff. It's hard to tell because it's permeating the air so heavily, but this is it's a cocktail of things. There is definitely gross decayed organic matter in this. It is definitely not safe for consumption. Would not recommend.
Nope.
There is a tinge of acid to it, but
Ooh.
not like a huge amount. It feels very watered down. It's hard to tell exactly what clear source it came from with a roll like that.
You think this connects to the refusery at all?
I
Oh,
wouldn't be surprised.
great.
Or the vial back out.
Ugh.
Well, that corridor's a no-go. I don't think anything's coming out of there. At least we can't do anything about it. What about the other one?
Okay, Raug, please check south.
Flutters, hops on another statue, looks around, suddenly feeling a lot more conscious of things. And let me see.
The drop off unnerved him slightly.
Yeah, a little bit. Realize, oh no, sewer gators.
Oh God.
As Raug prepares to fly,
Oh God.
Oh no. Not the boy.
something surprises him, slapping down on top of him, covering him up in complete darkness, and he falls into the water.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
You
Is
poof
he,
him back?
is he dead or just wounded?
Not dead.
Surprise. Well,
Well, you want to preserve your spell slots to resummon him. We should probably go in after him.
he's the sentinel raven. They only come back on a long rest.
Exactly.
Oh no.
All right, let's go.
What?
Hey, it's
Oh,
She will relate.
All
Just
right.
panics for a minute and just starts going into the water.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's like,
Oh,
Raug
my
got hit. He's down. I'm going.
okay.
And
all
looking
right,
like she's
all right.
trying not to throw up the entire time.
We don't need to all jump right in.
We'll wait here in case there's a need.
That was my thought as well. The two of you keep an eye on each other.
All right.
She's gonna exchange a look with Vask, like, yeah, just leave us both behind. That's a good idea.
Solid excuse.
We never get in trouble.
Pascal looks like he's like doing some like mental calculus. Like,
All right, which way was it?
South.
South. Keep going.
All right.
Like, she has a connection with Rob. She knows where he is.
All right, Jeddah.
Yes.
Jeddah, before you move again,
Okay.
can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Ah, fuck.
You don't have disadvantage on this because you can't be surprised.
14.
Hey, you just managed to pass. So, as you were walking, like the world's worst flying squirrel, something peels off of the ceiling
Oh, no.
oh no.
and
Oh,
slips
no.
down, and you just catch it as it's coming down. You catch a glimpse. I'm gonna spoiler this image.
What's up?
I am proficient in dexterity saving throws. Why'd you get rid of that? Roll 20.
Probably that last update they did. Same.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's fucking awful! Oh my god! Oh
Attempts
my
to wrap
god!
around your face, but
I
you managed to grab and deflect it and knock it into the water where it is floating around, awkwardly flapping.
Telepathically, you hear it's like, you guys doing okay?
Can I deflect it with my blade?
I'm gonna say no in this instance.
Okay.
So it's down.
Oh god, what the fuck is? Oh, where's Laug? Where's Laug?
This is just incoherent screaming over the psychic link, essentially.
Vask and Byron just look at each other like, oh
Hildegard!
no.
Hildegard! Shakes her. Laug, where? Now!
Raug, I have Laug.
Laug, where now?
Just gonna move towards the bird.
You can see, now that you're getting a little bit closer, you could see another one of those things is
It's
flailing around down inside the water.
I reach down and grab it. I'm gonna
Make
try
an
and.
athletics or acrobatics of your choice.
Alright. Oh my god. 14.
14. That's enough. They're not super strong. You managed to grab it. You can feel resistance as this thing's flappy, horrible hands attempt to grab onto the tile work underneath the water, but you managed to pull it out. You could feel Raug flailing around inside of this thing. It's absolutely mad.
I just like try to peel it off enough so he can fly out.
Make another athletics check now that you've got it. It's going to contest this one.
Yeah.
Careful. I'm just imagining you rip it open and it just bursts open with
25.
flame.
All right.
Good luck.
Yeah. It does not pass. It rips a little, and you rip it off, and it is hanging like a terrible sheet of laundry. You can see the little limp, boneless arms flailing towards you, trying to grab onto you.
I'm gonna rip it in half.
That looks like it has all the diseases. Be careful.
It's like
Okay,
I pulled
we
up
have
and I was
a paladin
like,
with
look, I'm
lay
just
on
gonna
hands.
try and like I don't know how strong it is, but I'm gonna try and just go rip.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Nineteen hits.
8.
8, okay. You start to rip, but it is still very much standing. And the moment it's in
God, I
pain,
hate-
you hear just a really unpleasant sound. Something that may have once been lungs trying to push out air, as it appears to be almost a cry out in something akin to pain. It gets quiet for a moment as you continue to struggle with this thing. Raug is now free at the very least, so there's that.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just throw it like over here.
Gotta
Okay.
kill it.
Ugh. What?
Gotta kill it. Otherwise, it's gonna eat some changeling kid.
Oh, no,
Raug's
you're
gonna
right,
need
right,
some-
right. Oh, you're right. We were here
Remember,
to kill
we're
it.
not down here for sightseeing.
Yeah, yeah. or do we need to roll initiative, or are these things pretty?
One moment.
Okay.
So
Oh,
as you
no.
throw that other one and are looking over at it, just in both of them, there are two in this exact area now. I should add in the one that had Raug while I'm at it. So you see two of them, one swimming around awkwardly, actually swimming towards Garm at this exact moment. You then hear that same peeling sound several times.
Vasquez just back there, like, you know how much I spent on these boots? I'm not going in there.
If I walk in there, I might go over my head. I'm not even. No.
That's fair, especially since these things want to clamp onto your face. We don't need you suffocating.
Now, there is a way we could both fly, but it will be humiliating for us both. I would have to ride you like a horse and then telekinetically lift you over the slime. 'Cause I can't telekinetically lift myself.
All right.
I'm gonna imagine that you said that to Vara, and she's gonna go.
No, yeah,
Don't
that's
ever
what Vasquez.
say those words in that combination again.
Picturing you making that meme face from B movie that Patrick Warburton's character does. Just-
As Vasquez just standing there looking contemplatively at the flooded tunnel, like, how do we get past this without getting in the sludge?
Okay, so quite a few of them have now landed. Roll initiative.
Oh, Lord.
Should I roll? Should we roll back here too? Or
You guys want to take part in this? Go right ahead.
I hate this.
Do we hear you screaming over the link?
It's hard. You can't. The sound travels pretty far in here. You're gonna hear everything.
Oh
I can
god.
technically see this guy, so
Oh shite.
BB.
Yep.
Oh wait, I should actually be able to put that up here. Never mind. I have a bonus to my initiative at this level.
Excellent.
You can put that into your sheet with the cogwheel.
Modifier. Okay.
See how these guys do. We'll break them up into some groups.
Okay, no, it's already.
So
Okay, it's already in there.
hold on.
No, is it? No. Wait.
I'll break them into two groups of 4.
I have advantage.
This is loud.
26.
You need to turn that down.
Just a little bit, yeah, sorry. There's no way to individually turn down a tab on my end.
Got it.
Thank you.
All right. So the one group rolled an 11. This group rolled a 15. All right. They have lower dex than Vara does, so there's that.
I got a 26.
Excellent. Have to add you onto the sheet then.
Yeah.
Easily done. $17, 2 15s, and Midge. Okay. Your dex is a +2, so that makes that an 11. So that's a tiebreaker. Well, she's going dead last.
Huh.
Hold on. Okay, so about 8 of these things that you could see have all dropped down. One of them is a little bit wounded.
8.
9, actually. There's 9.
I'm sorry, everybody. I didn't mean that.
That wouldn't have changed the number.
So, Nat, you are about midriff deep in sewage. and a bunch of boneless corpses are trying to flap towards you like little horrible stingrays. What do you do?
Could see. Just first of combat. Okay, so it's advantage on creatures who haven't attacked yet. All right, cool. This one here. Bonus action. I'm bringing out the phantom limb.
Excellent.
And whap! There we go. 25.
100% hits. This is the one you've damaged already.
11.
All right. Noted.
Oh god, and I have an effect against undead. Where is that?
I think it's against ghosts specifically,
Oh,
if
what's
my
it
memory is
against ghosts?
correct.
You can punch ghosts.
Oh, you're right. Another punch. Another slash.
All right, go for it.
21.
And also hits.
That'll be 11 more.
All right. So it's a little hard to get enough tension to get a cut into this thing, but eventually you do manage to skewer it right through its horrible little vacant head. And you feel the tear from before begin to grow bigger. You grab on with your other hand and pull, and it's dead again.
Good.
It floats apart in two separate pieces.
Oh, lovely.
Hooray!
This is. Oh, it's undead creature. I mean, it's dead now, so it doesn't happen. But any undead I hit will get a glowing outline, and I will always know the direction and distance of the creature while it is on the same plane as me.
Where'd you get that?
That's from the
My
Phantom
Phantom
Limb.
Oh.
I'm
Worm
curious
silver.
what that like.
What the implication is?
Yeah. Like, I think when she kills it, she has a flash of like
Well,
her sense tone in on it for a second, and she she finishes it off before she can really get a grasp of it, and she like blinks a little, like, whoa, what was that?
if I had to, just putting my own hat into the ring, considering your Phantom Limb was made from a dragon who is basically on the verge of sleeping and/or death,
Spirit silver.
a little bit of like necromantic energy would make sense to me.
Maybe.
Spirit silver.
That's turn. Actually, no.
Alright.
Actually, I'm going to move here, hopefully to draw the attention away from Hildegard.
Okay, noted.
I forgot the Pokemon. It was called Soul Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, Vask. You gonna join in on this, or are you just gonna be a passive observer?
Do we hear this chaos going down there?
There's water splashing, there's corpses falling, there's screaming. It's a horrible affair. Yes, you're hearing all of it.
Hmm.
They're coming off of the walls.
Look to Vara and just. Should we?
Gar will communicate this out loud. Get over yourselves.
Darn, my face will be in the water. I can't see.
Okay, fine. I'm going to quicken spell shape water to create a blot like a disc of ice.
You're gonna Breath of the Wild this, okay?
Yes, not like a block of ice. I just create like a disc of ice, something that will be thick enough. It goes, okay, Vart, we're gonna have to crowd because I can only do this at 5 feet at a time for some arbitrary magical reason. But
Just crawl on your shoulders.
It's only arbitrary now when it's inconvenient.
You're gonna carry me like a backpack now, Var.
yeah, that's totally fine. And then I'm going to. God, I can't believe I'm using it this early. I'm going to telekinetically lift the ice disc away from.
Like a little motorboat. That's terrible.
It's so stupid, but it's how we're gonna do this.
It is not exactly the most stable of platforms, and gross corpse water does splash up onto it sometimes, but Congratulations, you've innovated a new form of travel.
As
So you
like
guys,
my boots get like dirty, I'm just like muttering to myself, "This is why I have prestidigitation. This is why I have prestidigitation."
as you were fighting these skin flap undead, you look see around the corner, the glow of Vask and his lantern, and Vara standing on a disc of ice, awkwardly being pushed through the bile.
It's just a lull in the fight as everyone, including the
Even the
skin
undead are
flaps,
just all like, the
turn.
hell?
Yeah,
I didn't have time to make a proper ice canoe. Don't give me that look.
yeah. Garm is by the gods.
Garm, if I can't
Action
gesture, I
bonus
can't
action.
cast spells. If I'm under my neck in water, I might as well just kill myself.
Oh god, it's just a tower because Vara's sitting on his back or shoulders, and then Soccer's on top of her head as far away as possible.
This is a
Totem
fascinating
pole.
thing already.
But that's all Vask can do. So
All right, Vask. Way to be productive.
Literally.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
I'm getting me and Vara.
Yeah. Vara brings up a good point. If she can't, use her arms very well, she can't cast.
You go
Yeah.
underwater, there's nothing happening there. All right, so Hildegard.
Plus, can you imagine the spell book? Try to air that out.
Yeah, she's not worried about getting dirty. She doesn't give a shit about that. It's like, I can't cast spells, I might as well just die.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, sorry. Just coming around the corner, seeing all that, Vask is like, "Oh, I want to go back around. I want to go back."
after all that effort, it's like, you know what? The spell slots, I'm okay with losing them.
Yeah.
We can just leave.
Just leave. That's for
A little
free.
motorboat sound.
I'm just hoping I don't lose concentration because this is my 5th level slot. Okay, sorry, that's my turn.
Anyway, that's. I'm gonna risk it to like step away from this thing. There's so many others. I'm just gonna point blank it. I'm gonna shoot this bitch in the face with Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Be at disadvantage because range. 20.
It hits. So it mostly just splashes, kind of
Yeah,
shooting
that's it.
up a bit of ricochet that unfortunately gets on you and Jed's faces.
At least I
They do.
covered mine.
Never took
You still hit it a
Agonizing
little.
Blast. I guess I never took Agonizing Blast. Oh well.
If you intended to, we can add it in. But
No, I thought I already had it, but it's long past.
What is your main damage cantrip?
Ooh.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay, technically it's Magic Stone because Eldritch Blast has never done a damn thing for me.
I figured you'd use Toll of the Dead.
No, she don't have it.
Just have
Okay.
the Ravens play the bong.
Oh no! You got it.
all right, let's see what happens.
It's fine. Even if I hit you, it's gonna do like 3 damage.
We'll see.
I should have just cast Cone of Cold and smoked both you and Garm.
All right, 44. You just miss.
That would freeze the water so you could climb on it.
Yeah, I know. Bonus action Magic Stone and let the boys take a shot.
Although it might lock Garm and Jetta into the ice sludge. At the
I might.
It's still going
Oh.
after the one boy that's next to
Yep.
Hildegard. 23
100% hits.
be Laugs. 10 damage. See,
Nice.
like I said, technically my highest damage dealing cantrip is Magic Stone because it hits more than any other. And now
Yeah.
for Rogue.
Jeez.
7.
All right, it's not down yet, but it's getting pelted by rocks from birds.
They're
They look
extremely
very happy to do
pissed.
it.
Yeah. Trying to eat Rogue, so they're both just like, fucking revenge time. If it wasn't bathed in bile, they probably would be planning on eating it.
Yeah.
It's been pretty thoroughly marinated in the stuff, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
These are,
Anyways, that is turn.
these are
Yep.
human peels.
They're
so-
corpse birds.
Go for it, Garm. Your turn. You got 2 of them around you right now, flapping towards you.
Yeah, he's
That, let me see. I think that hits. It does hit.
all right.
Okay. 15 total. Let's see. Okay. Not down, but that definitely hurt.
Make another one.
Mm-hmm. So are you utilizing cleave here on them as well?
Yeah, I have an input for cleave.
I mean, that would just be the weapon damage itself.
Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. 'Cause I would have to turn off. Well,
It's fine. I can look at what the die is. Okay, so yeah, that 100% hits.
because 1d12 plus 1.
All right, so yeah, that's really good. Okay, with that, okay. All right, so which one were you targeting primarily, and which one was getting the cleave? This one was the primary target.
Yes.
That one's dead. This one's still standing though. That hurt it though. They do not suddenly feel like the bursts of light that are hitting them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also seemingly drawing more of them over to you, so, you know, we'll see how that goes.
Bring it on.
Anything else?
No, not for now.
Okay, then. All right, then we are at Vara, then.
Okay. So nothing I can do is going to really help you two down there.
Deal with the ones closest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to... It's a high level spell slot, and this is a lot, so I'm just going to firebolt the one closest to us. Let's see. So yeah, just a firebolt to that one, because I don't want to
Go
use
for it.
Wall of Fire yet. Because I'm sure we're gonna get into some kind of bullshit.
Oh, please. We don't want to imagine what this smells like burning.
And you're not even entirely sure how flammable this liquid is. So, okay, 16. Good damage to him. Noted. So you shoot off a little burst of flame. It is now sizzling and burning as it is making little sea flappy stingray-like motion swimming towards Midge.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What a wonderful creature. She says from fast back, just like very, very sarcastic. Let me see here. Just in case. Because I can do this. I'm gonna turn on should I turn on see invisibility or ethereal sight, guys?
Ethereal sight might give us a warning on if there are any like ghosts, if ghosts are a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pop that shit on. Also, I'll be able to see phase spiders.
Yes.
Yeah, who knows? That could happen.
So I'll be able to see ethereal creatures for the next.
Yeah, who do you think drank all the innards of these skins?
Oh.
Alright, so what exactly does that all allow you to do?
Here, ethereal sight.
Yes.
I can see into the ethereal plane within 60 feet of you, whatever that means for your setting.
Yep.
So I could just see ethereal creatures within 60 feet of me
Okay. And how long does that last?
until my next long rest.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright then.
Or technically,
Noted.
I guess, like, until the next time I sleep for 8 hours.
Yep, so it'd be short rest technically in that case. So no worries. Either way, that is helpful knowledge.
She's just gonna scan around like, I don't trust any of this shit.
You don't see anything right at this moment. Just nothing but the horrors of what lies before you in mundane vision.
I was hoping to find something else to look at.
Sorry, you're stuck with this.
Great.
Statues are kind of neat.
Nice.
All right, their turns. Half of them, anyway. Okay. The one right here. Gonna make 2. Okay, so it's gonna attempt to attack Hildegard twice. First attack, that's probably not gonna hit, because that is an 8.
Shockingly, no.
Second one is a 15. So I think you're alright.
Just misses, thanks to Vask.
Okay, good. Because this thing slightly, again, stingray-like motions, it flaps towards you, then swipes at you with its horrible former hands. Surprising amount of force because it's wet. And you managed to get out of the way both times. You have a feeling if this thing grabbed you, it probably was going to try to wrap around you like it attempted to do with Jeddah and Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this one is gonna swim up. It's gonna... Yeah, they see Garm as the biggest threat at the moment. That's a 12. Happened to me this time. And that's a 15, so neither of those hit you.
No.
Okay, so next one. Let's see, their movement range is actually higher than I thought.
Well, they have to have something nice.
Okay, nice. Alright, so this one moves with surprising speed, like an octopus siphoning its way across the water. And will attempt to attack Hildegard once more.
Wait,
Oh,
so they
boy.
like inhaling through their mouths to create like a suction
Yes.
effect and just
Oh,
zoom
like a
into the water?
jellyfish?
Yep. So that's a 24 in this instance.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll probably hit.
This one's motivated. Right. I'm gonna need some specific dice for this.
Shit.
All fell to the bottom. There we go. Okay, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And second attack. Oh boy, 21. This one's motivated. This time, just 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And unfortunately, you are grappled.
Okay.
Oh.
So this one gets you from behind as you're dodging the other one, and all of a sudden, you get face hugged.
Oh no.
Weirdly okay with this.
Is it the face, so it's like a mask?
Yeah.
Ugh, I wasn't hoping so.
Where me
Blinded?
duck?
You are blinded and unable to breathe.
Oh.
Okay.
So this thing is constricting. Pretty tight right at this exact moment. So make a note of that. Alright, that's this set of boneless. Now the other ones. This one's gonna go after Midge, because they are closest. Let's see, Midge's AC is 18, so that just hits. Oh shit. So he just suddenly gets bashed by 1 for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack. Sheesh, now they're starting to roll high. Oh boy. So 7 nuggets again. Oh boy, Midge is grappled now too.
Oh no!
Don't forget, some of you have holy water.
Midge took an additional. Oh boy. Alright.
Boy!
This one, it's curious enough. It's going to try to slide up onto the ice disc.
Oh no, 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 no.
So going after Vask, that is a 16.
Yeah, it's only a 14.
That is 4
Wait,
points bludgeoning.
I
Yep.
might have shield? No, I don't have shield. No, I do
Yep.
have shield. I'm using shield.
So just this thing flaps up onto the top. You're just like, nope.
No.
Second
I
attack
forgot I had that spell.
is a 17, so neither of those are going to hit you right now.
Yeah, my AC is 19 for now.
Lucky you. This last boneless. Who's it feeling like going after? Sees 2. Yeah, why not? Spread the love. It's going to go after Jeddah.
Alright.
With an 18 to hit.
Just hits.
Well. Okay, 4 points bludgeoning. Second attack. Oh, wow. Same thing on the dice.
Wow.
All right, this time 5 points bludgeoning, and you are also grappled. So 3 people in the group are grappled by these things. So you're all getting face wrapped.
Yay.
Yeah, yay!
Yeah, I'm not going to go into detail. Your imaginations can do a better job than I ever could.
Yeah, it's doing great.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So now
Imagining
it's
the
Midge's
worst
turn.
Fucking Batman cowl situation here.
And I already thought it was like a cloaker or something. I wasn't expecting this, but I was still
Yeah.
closer than I thought I
I'm
was.
Flesh Man.
No.
Uh,
I don't
Wear
like-
me.
I don't like that.
You gotta wear me.
I'm Skin Man.
No, I like that even less.
Or how about this? You know, Douglas, a banana can be peeled, much like a human.
No.
Fine, we'll call them Raw Heads.
All right, so let's see what Midge can do. Midge can't breathe at this exact moment. All right, let's see. Strength saving throw. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Attempting to break out of the grapple. Okay. Oh no, you poor dummy. She doesn't succeed.
oh, no!
So she's grabbing at it, trying to pull, just they're struggling, flailing around, panicking. You could hear muffled screams as this is clearly not something they were expecting to deal with.
Uh-huh. Neither were we.
Yeah, with the panic. Yeah. Nothing else is going to happen right now. All right. So we're back up the round to Nat. You are grappled.
I am. Would I have disadvantage to attack this thing?
You have a risk of attacking yourself. It is literally wrapped as tight as it can be around your own head.
Alright, then I'm going to, try and pull it off.
Okay. Make athletics or acrobatics of your choice.
Athletics. Oh, whoops. 22.
Easily managed to rip it off. You can see it flailing its limbs, trying to regain its hold.
I'm gonna reach over to the one on is that like take like one of my attacks to do that, or was that my action?
That will take your action, unfortunately.
All right. Well, bonus action. I'm gonna slash at it.
Go for it. That
24.
hits, clearly.
10.
Oh, okay, noted. Alright, that one's not taking any damage yet. Not dead, but it did not like that.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, that's it.
Wait. Hold on. Is it this one, the one that Hildegard was dealing with?
The one that grappled me.
Okay, so it's the one that grappled you. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah.
What I say stands. Okay. So, bonus action, you managed to get a hit in on it. Pretty gross. Alright.
Yep.
Vask, one of them is trying to get its grimy little hands all over your shoes.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying these leftovers from a necromancer making skeletons. So, I mean, hey, you recycle. So I'm going to. God, I'm parting through these so fast. Another sorcery point to twin spell, going after the one that's at my feet and the one grabbing Midge to bone chill. First, the one going after me.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
And then the one at Midge.
Okay. And both hit. Okay, noted. Good damage.
Yeah, and I can't really move because telekinesis requires a action to move it. So sorry, Var, we're kind of stuck here, but
It's all good.
Okay,
kill
you've
it,
done
kill
some
it, kill it.
decent
As
damage
Vask
to
is like
both.
trying to like kick at it with his foot. It's just like, get off.
Nope. Okay. Back at Hildegard. You are grappled.
Yep. There's a moment where she's flailing, panicking. Laug is jumping up and down on her shoulder because he managed to escape, God knows how. And then she's just a pause as like the hand scratches across her own face, and then it begins to pulse. And I'm casting Vampiric Touch.
Oh my god!
I have no idea. Oh, you're not going into the automatic attack? Aren't you helpful? Do it. $11.
11?
Yeah.
Does not hit.
I didn't think it would. Well,
Well, you're concentrating on it though.
yeah. And then with the last rock, Raug is going to pelt the one wrapped around Hildegard.
Alright.
Which is not the last magic stone, because I guess I'll use bonus action to 12.
Oh my
Well,
god!
just hits. Just hits. Their
Jesus.
AC is 12.
7.
The one wrapping around you hadn't taken damage yet, so it still takes a 7. Noted.
Okay. Then Laug's going to take the rock magically appearing in his beak and slam it into the one.
Nice.
Again, they're my highest damage dealing.
The
Amazing.
spirit of just somewhere down in en route, Jag is giving the thumbs up with little Chip. The power of stone.
Alright. That's all I can do because they keep whiffing my attacks.
Yep, they are. It is still grappled onto you. All right,
It's
Garm.
9 to hit, so I'm just shit.
Well, I feel like it would be best just to keep using melee attacks, but this is one of the rare opportunities where I am pretty surrounded. I could actually, it's an optimal situation to use one of my cantrips, actually.
It is.
Oh, it's just a note. The one I slashed is now glowing,
Oh yeah, it would be.
Yeah. What is this?
Shiny skin flaps.
Awful. It's the worst thing.
Glow in
Fuck
the
it.
dark
I'm not
buttons.
gonna get much of a better opportunity.
Okay.
Oop. You forget the
Thunder.
radiant.
Okay, noted. And that is 5-foot radius from yourself, so that's these 3.
You will be hit by this, Jeddah. Sorry.
Yes. Roll
It
that
can't-
con save, see how well you do there.
It is a cantrip, so
You won't.
Eh. Oh my god!
Well, you're gonna take that damage.
I'm that's
Ow.
I'm so mad!
So all of a sudden, there's just a very loud crackling sound, and
Oh, I have a sound effect for it actually.
oh no.
Ah,
Done.
nice.
All right. Well, all 3 of them fail, which means this one gets blasted back and floats up into the water dead. These
Damage my
2, that one got
11. Ow.
slashed. That one got slashed before, so that one's dead. This one's fine though.
Yeah, Garb's fucking pissed. He just fucking suddenly fucking screamed and howled.
Oh fuck! Carm!
All right. So if that's turd, we are now at Vara.
Yes.
Alright.
Kill it, kill it, kill it.
I mean, I'm gonna try. Shit. I mean, it's on your face. I don't know if I should firebolt it or not.
No, it's trying to crawl up my body.
It's not. Vask has not been grappled.
Oh,
Midge has been though. So
Well, if it's wrapped around Midge's face, you can't miss.
that's true, but there's 2 things that I should kill.
Secure your own mask before helping others. Yes.
have we killed any of these things besides the first one?
Yes.
One just died last
Seven.
turn.
There
A
are
couple just died.
4 of them dead at this point.
Oh, okay.
So you are halfway through the pool.
Yeah, right.
I can only see the 2 that are going after us and Midge, so
Yeah, you just hear the other horrible sounds. 16 fire to that one. That's the one that's trying to crawl up onto the ice
Yeah,
disc.
that one.
Well, congratulations.
Just put
It's-
my hand on its face and go, no!
So it smokes and just slips down into the water like the world's worst Titanic recreation.
Oh god, I hate these things.
it smells. It smells.
At least you can smell it.
All right, anything else?
That is unfortunately all I can do because wizard.
All right, then. Oh boy, so there's a few of them left, actually. So yeah, there are 4 of them left. All right, so the one, Hildegard is still grappled. All right, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
okay. No, this isn't going to go well. Or
You actually pass.
I could fuck off. Never mind.
You could feel it's constricting and tightening. But you just managed to use your hands to keep it from starting to asphyxiate you. It doesn't matter too much because it pulls you down under the water.
Oh.
Lovely.
And it is going to move half of its movement speed, taking you with it towards
that-
the hole.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity?
It would.
Cool.
That hits.
17.
Okay,
9.
That one had only taken a little bit. Nope, still not down yet. Pretty close.
Now that one's glowing.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what is this?
It didn't slip past by my range, did it?
No, it did not.
You can also see the glow.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, and
see
he
where it's
sees
going.
it's carrying off fucking Hildegard.
Yeah.
Is the glow only visible to the?
Glow's
So everyone can see the
visible.
glow.
Okay,
Right.
so to us from a distance, we just see what looks like a glowing sheet ghost.
Oh god. Um, for what if it matters eventually? We'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't get that far. But I know the direction and distance of the creature.
Fun times. Okay, so
We-
Midge manages to also pass the strength save. This one is just going to attack her, though. Oh boy,
that means
20
that
on the
one likes
second
you,
one.
Hildegard.
Okay, so that's just 8 damage in this instance. Poof. Gnarly. And yeah, it's gonna attempt to drag under the water as well. Suffocation is a powerful, powerful thing. Alright.
God.
The other 2 boneless are... Yeah, they will resume attacking the big ones.
Ah.
Okay, that's a 13 on... Wow, 2 13s. And an attempt to attack Jeddah. That does not work, so 1 down.
Cool.
Nat 20 to attack Garm.
Oh my god.
That's still only 8 damage, 8 bludgeoning. And
Yep.
again, a 13. My dice likes rolling 8 tonight. So 8 bludgeoning damage from one of them as they continue to flappy slappy.
Fla- I hate
Okay, now it's Midge's turn. Try again, sweet child. Much better. They are underwater, just flailing sound, not sure what, but then just just coughing up, rising up, just visibly panicking. Has the thing wrapped around their hand. Looks over at it, and oh boy, what overkill is she gonna do here? Doesn't have a ton of offensive.
It's not overkill if it's justified.
Jeddah? No, he has a point.
All right, just takes the quarterstaff and starts absolutely beating it.
Did she cast
Actually,
Shillelagh before?
Yes.
Is it
been-
the new Shillelagh, which is force damage?
Yes, actually. 100% hits. It'll be force in this instance. So that's it for that. All right. Should change the damage type later. All right, just whacking away at this thing. Just trying to drown me. You hear shouting over and over with every single, like one word coming out with each attempt at a bonk.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what they do. That's what they do.
Doesn't mean that they
And-
can't be traumatized by it.
And
Your
everyone
feelings
who's
are
like,
valid, Midge.
everyone who's like flailing around or they're swimming around it, they're gonna need a serious course of antibiotics.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, these things don't attack with any bladed weapons. Just the flappy slappies.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Sure is.
Well, this was gonna get an attack opportunity.
Yep. 2 of them will, technically.
Oh, yeah, 2 of them
Well,
are.
one of them.
Yeah,
If you're moving that way.
I am. Yeah.
Okay. One of them hits you with a 21.
Ow. Okay.
So you take 7 points of bludgeoning as it flappy slappies you. So as you're walking
Alright.
away, just It's like you get rat-tailed in the ass.
Oh my god.
Just reels back an arm and flings it out like.
You know what it is, right?
What?
Buenos dias, Jeddah.
Uh,
Alright, well, I'm gonna get to this one, and, this fucker. Oh, 12, wait, that hits! Right?
That's it.
The
Oh my
last 12
God!
hit him.
That one's taken a couple of hits, so let me see. Okay, not quite enough. It's still going. It is still trying to drag her down into the depths.
19. 12.
Nice. 12 did
12,
it. Perfect.
12. Is
So
it
you
dead?
stab down. Hildegard, you feel cold silvery metal pressing up against your cheek for a moment. As if you weren't panicking enough.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm careful, I'm good at this.
And then you feel this thing being cut apart a tiny bit, kind of being like carved. And you are freed. And free to rise up as it floats up to the surface in two pieces, dead.
She pops up from the goo and just eyes open, hair dripping, just complete. Like, for the first time since this journey started, her eyes have actually changed a different color. No longer completely dead, they are red. Because she has all this crap in them now.
ugh.
Spit it out in the mug, we'll deal with it later.
She actually, I mean, the only merciful thing about these things, they suffocate you when they drag you under. So you
Sure.
never breathe in, the gunk.
Yeah,
Okay,
you were technically being suffocated.
It's the only
going to
mercy
go-
they give.
Here, because she's no longer standing next to Garm. And bonus action, bonus action. I'm gonna take a swipe at this one.
You blow out the eardrums of a friend one time.
17 and
7, okay.
7. Wow, that's minimum
And-
damage.
Still standing.
That
Barely.
was minimum damage. Oh my god.
All right.
And if it matters, it loses 10 feet of movement.
Noted. It will flap a little less vigorously.
And that is turn.
All right,
Which
Vask.
I do need to remember that. Every hit thing I hit with my blade also loses 10 feet of movement.
Very nice.
It's
All
just,
right,
you know,
Vask. You saw that one sink, and from what you could see with the lantern, they just currently bonking at one of them that's wrapped around your hand, and you could see a little bit of a glow coming from over here.
So can I use a bonus action to use my telekinesis to move me up to 30 feet, or
Let me see.
use the full? Because I have to use. Oh my god! Sorry, I moved there and now I see everything.
Yeah, welcome to the suck.
this one is currently glowing.
But yeah, because it is an action each turn when focusing on moving an object. As if it is, that's all I can do my turn. I can't really
Okay.
do anything as bonus action.
Well,
That's
you've
very
been,
You're a
more
granted,
wizard
supposed to be
delivery
points.
unit.
you've been granted the clarity of vision. You now see what everyone's been freaking out about.
Mhm.
Guys, you won't believe this. There's like this freaky floating. Oh my god!
This is the
What? It's
worst.
just a regular crappy. Oh my goodness!
Terrible.
All right, so Hildegard.
There is a moment when she stands in the soup and then just turns her head to the only remaining living ones, bolts around and flanks it with Garm, and then she's gonna reach for this motherfucker.
Go for it.
Just
Look what you've done. You upset the warlock. She's entering melee range.
yep,
That hits.
eat all the
Slurp it up.
really.
That's
Really?
actually enough. That one's taking a few hits.
There's
Slurp it up.
3 ones!
Slurp it up, Rich. Slurp it up.
Yeah, I'm
Reese's
taking
Puffs,
that-
Reese's Puffs.
I'm
Eat 'em up,
taking that
beat 'em up, beat
healing.
'em up.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I
So
only
that
get
one
one
like
attack.
gets all dry and crackly
Like,
and then flakes apart into the water.
Yeah, she grabs it and then like she usually doesn't have like a lot of
Jerkifies.
strength, but this is just pure adrenaline. She wrenches it out of the water, and as she does, this thing just begins to dry, crack it, and reduce to dust.
So
Just
now there's skin flakes in the water too.
like I said,
Dude,
this
that just looks like. Just.
and then bonus action magic stone. Have Raug fly over so he can collect his magic stone, and the boys will machine gun. Because fuck this last guy.
There's two of them actually.
Oh yeah, the one with
Well, now.
Oh my
What
god!
do you know? Okay. Which is that the one over here? Or the one right
He's
here?
the one in front of him.
Okay. Well, that one's dead.
Oh, good job.
Death by bomb.
Was it the one that grabbed him?
No, that one died a while ago.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one was the first one that died. The other one's over here.
These
It's the White
two
King.
might be the most effective members of our team.
There's certainly
I
the
say
majority.
floating on a piece of ice.
The majority of my damage. 25. I said.
Okay. Not quite down yet, but he's feeling it.
Both these guys did more damage than my 5th level spell. Kinda salty about that.
Terrible.
Okay, that is turn.
All right, we're at Garm. Looking around, you can only see one left. It is the one that Midge is desperately attempting to bonk.
So,
Okay, that hits. And that would have been enough to kill it in one blow. At max health. All right, so how do you do this?
Yeah, he sees Midge coming over. He just trudges on through the water and brings the axe down in an overhead.
All right. So, with that, it goes quiet. You are trudging in dead soup with
Oh, that's
several
the-
floating skin bodies in every direction.
which I'm actually doing
Oh.
pretty okay. 'Cause I forgot I had the 8 HP. Sorry.
Vasca is going to expand the ice disc 5 feet at a time every 6 seconds, so it's like a little raft, maybe. So Var's not having to piggyback anymore.
So, Garb, just as a precaution, is going to cast Flare on the ceiling.
Oh.
Yep, it's not very high up. You do, and there is no Jeepers Creepers style skin chapel tabernacle wall waiting for
Oh
you.
my god!
Nothing like that. It appears that you have cleared this room.
Yay.
So here you all are. Some of you literally just been submerged in filth.
What
you're
is
good.
everyone's HP looking like?
Oh, I'm
Good,
fine.
actually. Thanks to the aid, I only lost a little, and then Vampiric Touch healed most of that.
I didn't get hit.
Tara, what
Good,
about
well,
you?
good for you!
I didn't get hit either.
I got hit hardest by Garb!
Var and Vask just standing on a disc of ice.
What about Midge? Have they taken any damage?
They took a couple of hits, but they seem whole enough. Save it for later.
Yeah.
Any of the damage at this point is more to the spirit than the body.
Jenna does not look at. Well, Nat does not look at Garb. She just trudges forward.
So, you say that there was a pit over there? If they tried to drag you down there, I really, really hate to say this. But there's a chance that there's more of them down that way. Doesn't matter. What the hell? Do you just looks around? It's not how we take care of our dead. You don't pull the bones out of your dead when you're done with them, do you?
No.
No.
Then why?
This place is cursed.
Clearly.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Hmm?
My dark vision goes really fucking far away, and I can just.
Oh, by the way, Jeddah, none of us can see you anymore. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh,
You're out of range.
I knew that. Yeah, I'm
Just-
fine. I see you guys.
Just turns
All right, if you
slow,
get face hugged, don't complain then.
like Hildegard turns slowly and she says, "So there's possibly more down there."
Down the pit. The water drop off.
I don't. But it is possible.
She's going to slowly turn to Laug and ask, "Laug, sweet boy, would you do me a favor?"
I squint as far as they can go down.
I'm going to ask something horrible of you here. Could you please fly down there as far as you can?
I don't think it's like a airdrop. It's just the water goes deep.
Yep.
An
You can
underwater
visibly
tunnel.
see just gears turning in this bird's head.
It's not a kingfisher.
She's going to reach up and just gently stroke me. It's like, "I'm sorry. I know that you're the only one of us who's free of the gunk until I just petted you."
Is there anything in here, BB?
And then she's
We'll get to
going
that
to
in a minute.
she's
Okay.
going to cast gaze to not cast. She's basically in this weird stunned state. She just like pushes her essence mind into Laug, and the plan is he's going to fly down there a bit deeper, and then unleash a cone of cold into the depths. Just nuke the entire area.
Wait, so is the pit like the water level is level there, same as us? It's just there's no floor underneath it, or is it a genuine pit?
The floor appears to give way.
Okay.
It went
So-
down deep enough to
Yeah.
where the light from the stone disappeared.
It's a flooded tunnel.
I'm choosing Laug because I have the Pact of the Chain thing that gives my familiar swimming speed. So he's technically aquatic. He can do just fine.
He just kind of ruffles his feathers and his body takes on a slightly more cormorant-like shape.
Part 3.
Oh.
Looks over at you and you owe me so much for this, and
She nods.
What?
And part of the new gaze of two minds is you can cast through whatever you connect, as if it's your center point, and that's what I'm going to do. Cast
he
a cone of
swims
cold
down
from him.
for a good long ways. His dark vision isn't quite up to snuff, so he can barely see anywhere around him, but he can tell there is a curvature that as it kind of descends down, a rather smooth curvature. You eventually see the light from that stone, and he is greeted by a pretty lovely sight that I will DM you once he gets to the end of this magical journey.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, because I didn't cast light on anything else, so it'd be going for an hour.
All
You
right.
go down there, and there's just like a horrific anglerfish poking at the stone.
All if it is getting a cone of cold.
Okay, so here comes that message.
Where do these people keep getting my number?
you have a
don't like
ringtone
that sound.
mask?
No, sorry. My phone has been going off like crazy because of campaigners.
Yeah.
You just get a text message from another boneless. It's like, we've been trying to reach you.
Blocked.
Reach you.
Blocked. Blocking that number.
So, in a very monotone, stunned voice, you hear Hilda through the mental link. Oh, it's completely full of bones.
Ugh!
Well, that would explain where the bodies were.
In fact, you can't, do you see where he is on the map?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, no, I see it now. Sorry.
Oh, it's a physical part of the map. Oh no.
I wasn't expecting that. I see where he is, Vivi.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was that deep, honestly.
He has
Probably-
come around and eventually sees a shaft of light. It is a pretty singular tunnel. Darts back up to the top like a little penguin. Looks around. The chamber here looks far less structured and cobbled together, much more organic in nature. There are thousands of bones in this chamber.
What?
And then she's going to say, oh, there's more. Many.
Mass grave.
Beyond mass grave at this point.
Oh, that sounds like a lair.
A layer.
Lair for
Remains
what?
of meals. Whatever fellspawn burrowed down here deep enough.
If it is Fellspawn, these certainly weren't.
On the plus side, there are no more of those skin flaps.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, some of those bones were probably, and she gestures to the floating skin. The rest of those.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They slawed off or something.
I'm going to keep lighting up the ceiling wherever we go. Let's not have a repeat.
Yes.
BV.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything in here? Because I see some stuff is like up out of the muck.
Just rubble from some partially collapsed walls is what you can see.
Oh. Would
Okay.
detect magic work through the link too?
Detect magic?
Yeah, would they down there be able to see with magic?
Technically, they can. With Gaze of Two Minds, I can cast spells through them, which includes Detect Magic. I mean, we were doing that already, so...
Okay.
Okay,
No.
well, if you already have that up and running,
Wait.
Laug actually would notice something.
I would cast it just because there's pinky shit going.
Buried pretty deep in a pile of bones, there is a little glimmer of golden light that he can spy with his magic loot-scrabbing eyes.
Oh. Just gotta urge him to at least see what it is.
Our little bird boy awkwardly hops up onto the bones. They shuffle and rumble, some tumble down to the water as he frantically hops to higher ground. Make an investigation check.
This'll be fun.
Yeah.
Investigation. Yeet. 8.
Garm, don't forget you have the cloak placement.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
give it back.
right, but that requires attunement.
There
Oh,
was
yeah.
that time.
Didn't quite have the chance to do that yet. Yeah, you were just kind of handed it and then everything happened.
Yeah.
So
I thought
You
there
still
was a
got
couple of hours between meeting the Jarl and then waiting for nightfall to go here.
Well,
Alright.
I was just holding on to it for uh
Originally, it wasn't decided who was going to use it yet. They discussed once they got together.
yeah, exactly.
That's when everything took off. So yeah, can't use that yet. You can wear it. So yeah, investigation 8. He attempts to dig down through the bones as carefully as he can, trying to find a safe route through it all, but it just seems to sink down a little bit deeper every time he does.
Oh,
Looks like it could be reached, but it's going to take time and some effort.
Is Hildegard narrating this?
she's at least going to explain. Saw something that showed up on detect magic. There's a lot of bones in the way, and it's having trouble digging through them.
I mean, we could look a little over here while he's down there. You really want it.
And I could send blood.
Remember, though, we can't spend too much time down here. The longer we take, the less time the changelings have.
I know.
Mhm.
We are going to keep looking over here. She
It is
can
a-
keep in contact with.
It may be
Wow.
a race against time, but if your goal is to carve out a safe space for him, you have to be thorough too.
Plus, there
Well,
might be a way
really-
to.
Any
reach that
room
up.
you clear out could be a place to hide in. Though this one does not qualify. Sloshing away from the pit a little bit.
Lug
Don't
is a
wander too
familiar.
far.
Lug is a familiar. I can just resummon him back to me.
Yeah. So we'll keep going. Laug can do some digging. With
Yeah.
whatever he finds could be.
I could also
Whoa,
send
what?
blood to help.
It's up to you.
That's another burnt resource, though.
Yeah.
And Laug can just chill there for now while he digs.
She's
Yeah,
just
and-
gonna ask, are you okay with keeping at the whatever that is? You know, the little.
It's mine when I get it, you hear him say. I earned this as he's continuing to dig.
Shrugs. That's fair. He says he earned this, and it's his if he gets it.
If it's
we'll
something
see.
that we could use, I'll bribe him with a good meal.
That's on you to negotiate. I think power at the moment.
We'll see.
So standing next to Jeddah.
So,
She bristles a little.
apologies. Was surrounded. I panicked a little.
I know. I know this. Gotta.
Before we proceed, though, don't go any further. We can both see in the dark, but I'd prefer to light up the room before we step in.
I was already in there, Carm.
Hildegard, it might group us up a bit. Do you want to write on a kind of stinky disc of ice?
No, because I'm not out of this yet, and I'm going to very much ask for prestidigitation help when I am.
Yes.
Do not, my friends, become addicted to prestidigitation.
Oh, brick at you.
Yeah, me and Vara are just scooting along on the disc of ice.
Just
Alright,
hearing the
that's
little toy motorboat sound from the Lego movie whenever they showed the boat getting away. Just a little.
Vask, you're going to be disappointed. There's the water stops over here.
Okay. No, why would I be disappointed? This is gross.
Because then you'll have a spell wasted.
Well,
Telekinesis
useful at
lasts
the
an
time.
hour. I'm
Oh,
keeping
alright.
that up.
Are we going to transport the ice board?
You just carry it with you.
Not on the
You can
map.
fucking-
I'm just.
Then you can fucking smash it into something if you need to. Got the guard dog over
Actually-
front of us.
Yeah,
Just
I could
turn slowly.
levitate it with this as like a shield.
Seriously, I was submerged in that. I will gladly take a ghoul to the face at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Then she
recommend
goes
it.
in.
It somehow tastes worse than you think it does.
Yeah.
I was about to ask before we proceed any further, do we want me to light up this room? Because I
Oh, we
looked a
did.
little closer at Flare, Turns out the light it sheds goes up with levels.
Oh, I do think you should light up this one. This one I had already seen.
At 11th level, it sheds bright light for 40 feet and dim light for another 40.
Or it really is
I
a
will
flare.
add in a light source then.
Hey, oh boy.
Right in the center of the room.
So it really is like
Oh
a flare.
God. Oh my eyes. Oh fuck.
Yeah, gonna blink a few times as well.
That's the. Would gladly take the retina burn so the others can see.
Yeah, that's something to note. Don't look directly into the magic when you cast it.
Well, it's first time casting magic like this.
So
Speak for yourself.
entering into this chamber, up a flight of stairs that are not in great shape, you see what appears to be a burial chamber of some kind.
Huh.
There are 5 crypts with intact coffins, with little gargoyle statues of varying types perched atop them, several torch sconces lined up along the place, various statues right here, and a crumbled up one of Ibra right here that has fallen to the ground in disrepair.
These
The lore you shared the other day. Would any of our characters know about human burial practices?
Yes, you definitely would. You know that nowadays people are mostly burned, or in environments where resources like wood are scarce, like in mountain areas, they are just left out for birds.
Yeah, yay.
Yeah,
Which
and
is also technically a flaming funeral because most of those regions firebirds live in.
and I think you said usually the only people got buried were fancy.
People of esteem, though. Vask, can you roll a history check for me, given that you're from this area?
perhaps I shall. History. 13.
Okay, that's enough. You know that, I mean, these crypts exist for a reason. You know that a long time ago, the dead were buried in this area, like just entirely when this area was first being settled by humans. But necrophage is coming too close to human settlements, and the diseases and pestilence that followed, and necromancers occasionally getting a little too handsy. The practice was abandoned eventually due to safety of the living.
Mm-hmm.
So you would know that these are very, very old crypts then. Hundreds
Yeah.
of years.
Yeah, Vask will inform the group on that. And then actually, through the link, he goes, actually, should we be roll? Oh, wait, Midge isn't part of it. Never mind.
What?
I was thinking maybe we should be relying on this link in case stealth, when stealth is required, but we have someone that's not in it. Although Midge did guess it last time.
He's just gonna speak aloud then.
So these crypts date back to the founding of the city.
I believe so. They look old enough. But, I mean, architectural history wasn't really my field of study, if you know what I mean.
I
don't imagine any of the inscriptions are legible.
Well, if you're close, you actually would see some of them are.
Huh.
Can I just do a perception to see if there's anything else lurking around the room?
Absolutely, perceive.
Can I just float my lantern around?
Yeah,
Get into
there's
those
plenty of
shadows?
light in here right now.
Yeah.
21? Okay. No creatures that you can see. These caskets appear very thoroughly well sealed.
Okay.
Could I roll an investigation?
Sure.
And then when I see Jetta looking around, the lantern will follow her.
Would I Would I need
22.
to use a perception to see anything from the ethereal realm while I'm looking around?
Hold on.
Roll a 12.
Yeah, make a perception real quick to see if you catch anything.
Goose.
Go west.
Goose.
And Nora, you rolled a 12.
I did,
Good.
but I have a plus. But I have a plus 10.
Okay. I will DM you something.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great.
Goody.
You asked for this, Kelly.
I did. There's a reason I asked for this. Ghosts suck.
And I don't know I can punch them yet. Hey, Hildegard, Garm. Mitch
Yes?
too. Did the rest of you notice something weird happened with those things when I hit them?
Magic.
They were glowing.
Yeah, so that wasn't just me.
Well, silver is a pure metal.
Would Vask know anything about that?
I mean, you've hunted monsters plenty of times. You know that silver is something that most undead don't care for. It's more so for. It's really effective against glamored creatures, but it can be functional against undead.
Yeah. So
I mean, similar to the conjecture you put together before, you know how she got that particular limb. She got it from a silver great worm's blood. So
Yeah.
you have to assume it's a pretty powerful bit of magic in that thing.
yeah. Why the jerk back in town was so pissy about the armor.
Yeah, I'm sure that seeing a silver arm made from Galeal here make him blow a gasket.
I was so
yeah.
tempted.
Actually, good that you did show off the arm. Either way.
Giant does
Yeah.
not compute.
All right, so you see. Yeah. Gazing upon these caskets, they are grimy and have to be uncovered a tiny bit. Looking at them, you recognize that it is Old Baelish script, but these are the names of loyal thanes of the House Barrymore, centuries old.
The one who rules Alpunch.
Mm-hmm.
Did my investigation find anything?
Your
Got a 22.
investigation, looking around in it, you found the name obviously inscribed on it. Yours is here we are. Yours is named Spalder Castigate.
Oh,
Oh, they got
Alright.
fucking Puritan names.
yeah.
And you see engraved onto the top of it is like almost looks like a plaster mold of the bones of a human hand,
Oh.
which you recognized looking around. If you were anyone who was in the Jarl's Keep like Garm was, you actually recognize that is an old insignia of House Barrymore. Burying their dead was kind of their thing.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, Barrow. That makes sense.
And you can see one, because that was a pretty high check for investigation. You can see that one of the plaster filled in mold pieces looks detachable and made of a slightly different material.
Oh. I'll carefully grab it and pull on it.
It slides right out.
Ah. have like a plaster finger?
Plaster knuckle bone.
Huh. She'll pull it up and hold it up like peculiar.
I'm curious. Do the Midrog practice having holy relics, past priests and whatnot?
Reliquaries.
Yeah, there were things like that to an extent. Wasn't super
Okay.
common.
Can I check this one for something similar?
You can. You see, this one's name is Gwaine Gwainson,
What?
loyal Thane of House Barrymore, and it also has a different knuckle bone, but another detachable one.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab that one. Feels my
You
arm.
guys would notice she is literally grave robbing right now.
Hey, these could
Yeah.
be a key.
But like, you haven't explained that to us.
Oh, right.
Jeddah.
Oh, these. And she does this one have the same thing?
Looking down at it, Garm, you would have noticed the name as well. This one's name is just Sir Sigurth.
Mm.
And yes, it does.
Okay. Oh, you see, and she'll reach down and pull out the knuckle bone.
This one's
Each
the
of
middle
these-
finger.
Each of these have had one of these so far. I feel like this is a key to something.
Skeleton key. Vesk says from over by the pond.
Maybe.
Why are they laid to rest alongside the bodies, though?
There might be something. They might have put something important down here. And I'm gonna check this last one.
Last thing we need to do is agitate any more dead than we need to.
This one's name is Meller Ryans, and also has one finger hole.
All right. I'll grab that. Look, I think this is probably. These are probably. These aren't valuable in themselves. They're just plaster carved like bone. But I feel like these have to go somewhere down here. It's not. It's not uncommon for people to be like buried with their stuff, right?
Not as much.
Okay.
It's like you could be married with like armor and weaponry, and like if you die, were a warrior and so on. But like, it wasn't full on ancient Egypt. We're gonna fill your room with swag so you'll look good in the afterlife, kind of thing.
So,
All right.
can
There
Hildegard
might be
get a
some
look?
lock-
I was gonna ask if Hildegard could get a look at these knuckle bones that Jeddah keeps pulling off.
You mean like detect magic? Look,
Among other things, she's mostly just trying to study them, but detect magic would probably still be good.
it would still be going. Yes.
Hey,
the
wait
last
a
one.
minute. Wait a minute, you
Mhm.
bastard. You said the doors are round like the Dragon Claw doors at Skyrim. This better not be a fucking human hand bone door. Quick,
I said no.
check if there's any symbols.
Oh,
All right, so looking at them, you can roll an investigation if you want like intricate details. Detect magic, none of these appear overtly magical in nature. They're just very well preserved.
Mostly just given her upbringing and background, and knowledge that nobility, especially old nobility, tend to make very obtuse puzzles or have bullshit pathways in their house or other things that have no reason. Because she surmised this is probably linked to some family crypt or vault.
All right, so checking the pools with shape water, they appear to just be wells. They might very well have been used for drinking or holy water production at some point, some kind of embalming things, but they are not good for that anymore.
okay, and there's nothing at the bottom like the suspicious shape of a shadow.
Nah, that's just from the brush.
Okay.
And I assume this one has the last one.
Yep, that one's name is... I changed tabs.
I wasn't sure if there was Sludge Caliburn down there or something.
This one's name is Grover Longshanks.
Oh, damn. I think that's the best name here.
I love
That
it.
guy
It's
probably
like a
actually showed
bunch.
up on the U.S. Census at one point.
Looking at them, you can see each of these guys died like. These bodies have been down here for probably the better part of 700 years or so.
Fuck. Alright.
Actually, no, 600. I got a couple of things mixed up. Still, pretty old.
Yeah. What are you hiding?
So you
like
have a set of 5 little individual knuckle bones.
Yeah. She'll look at the before she like walks away, she'll look at the coffin. I'll bring your stuff back, don't worry.
I have a
She doesn't really,
question.
she mutters that more to her, like, you know. She doesn't really, she says it, she mutters it, so it's like, that's more just like her own peace of mind thing.
Okay. And your question?
This entire room, it has a very flat one end and a rounded other area with, for lack of a better word, joints pushed out. Is this an entire fist, a room made to look like a fist?
Actually, zoomed out, it looks a little bit more like a cartoony depiction of a skull. But yeah,
Yeah.
hand
Yeah.
imagery is there too.
Okay, that was more just me just, I'm like, am I looking into this too much?
I mean, they were the hands of the king, as it were.
Mhm. It's just for my own peace of mind.
Actually,
Okay.
hearing about this, can I look at the statue and see if the hands or anything up with it?
Make an investigation check.
I'm not good at this. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
Let's
so
I guess I'll come to it, but no, you got it.
Yeah, I was just looking at these statues, see if there's anything up with them.
no, these ones are a little bit. Well, most of them are just depictions of various. Like, you have a feeling these are probably like past queens or something like that of this area. They're women you don't really recognize immediately. You don't see anything missing on any of the hands, but you do see that this wall in particular looks like it has collapsed a bit, and you can feel air rushing out through it.
Oh. Hey, everybody, look at this. As Vask holds up the lantern so the flame flickers from the draft.
Oh,
There's a gap on the other side of this wall.
Where
where
was
is
it exactly?
Use the
Right.
lantern to focus in on it.
Right at the base of the collapsed statue.
All right, let me climb over
I
the
don't want
statue.
to presume,
just-
but should we send Soccer on an expedition?
You're just gonna break right into it?
No, I'm taking a look. Not breaking into anything.
Yeah, you can send Soccer in there. She is staring at this door.
Deploy the soccer.
Yeah. Okay, that was. Alright, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. That's not worrying at all. Yeah, I'm not we're not grave robbing, but I want to see if there's something on the other side of this. There's air coming through, so it's possible that there's something on the other side.
You can send Soccer through there. He'll get through. She's not looking at you as she says this.
Can you tell us what he'll see on the other side?
I can
Laura,
show.
what do you-
Let me put Soccer.
Are you alright over there, Laura?
It's fine.
Soccer has a token.
Soccer.
He's much
So he is
smaller
just-
than that.
Yep,
Yeah.
he is skittering. You almost step on him. He avoids
God,
the
God.
puddles very dutifully. He does not look like he's enjoying this place all that much. He's not war dancing at all. Something's clearly wrong.
Don't worry, we get out of here pretty soon.
Just sighs and squeezes on through a tiny little hole.
Wiggle, wiggle.
All right, let's give him some vision. I recall right. They do not have dark vision. Noted.
Yeah, they're just good at smelling and sight. Or hearing.
So he's not having a great time.
Could give him a glowing pebble. Carry in his mouth.
Here, little rat man. It's dangerous to go alone.
Noodle rat.
So can you see what's going on in there?
I can.
I don't imagine you like it.
The texture of the ground is different.
Yeah.
Still stone-like, but not cobbled. Almost feels like cooled lava to an extent, to give a real-world comparison, but it would not be something his little tappy feet are familiar with.
He scoots. He sees that and he's out of here. Oh my god. Yeah, he's not
Concerning.
stopping anywhere to, give me a clear picture. Just enough. Oh no, no, no.
Just us watching Vara and hearing it go, oh no, no, no.
Nope, no. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my god. Nope. Nope.
Vask looks to Jetta. Are we sold on this place being the only place we can find for the changeling? Because this is
Do you have unless you have a better idea?
no.
I think I looked at everything.
What do you see?
He comes out of the wall. He digs himself out of the wall and nips at everybody as he walks by.
You what?
He nips at you, all of you. He just
Oh,
kind
ow.
of nip.
What the fuck?
Thank you, soccer.
So he didn't like that. There's a lot of skeletons in there.
Like ambulatory or just
No,
normal skeletons?
just skeletons. Also, there was a dragon skeleton or something in there.
What?
And a really, really big human.
A giant skeleton?
Or flesh still attached?
No flesh. It's just the walls were made out of bones.
Oh my god!
I still okay, so I mean out of character. I still have telekinesis up, which lets me do 1,000 pounds of force and stuff. Careful, do you think we could start excavating this? Start lifting out big chunks?
Is that a good idea?
He didn't see
Midge
anything
just
dangerous.
leans down on one knee, sniffs the air coming out of the hole a little bit. Incense.
Incense.
Oh, no.
So it's in use.
Necromancer.
No.
What?
Dark glamour.
What?
Oh, I knew there was something wrong with this city.
Oh, the source of the glamour
Source of the
thing.
light, aye.
So
So
we
we-
need to get in there regardless.
Yeah.
This place is very likely the domain of something very powerful. It's likely taken up residence down here and built out its own little nest.
Well, that's why we're here. Well,
He's
one
gonna
of the reasons
turn
why
and
we're
look
here.
at you real slowly and then turn again and stare at the door oh, that's bad, right?
Hey, Mara, what are you?
There
Mara,
was
what are you
a
doing?
white person standing by this door a bit ago.
White.
What?
Like a spirit?
So, as best as I can, describe it. It was just
It was just a little shape. It was kind of round, almost egg-shaped.
Oh, I hate that. That's some.
He's
Oh,
gonna
no.
he's gonna wander on over.
like a spirit.
Well, none of you
They're
saw
Humpty
it, and
Dumpty.
she gestures to her eyes, and they're doing this weird swirly thing as you look at them.
Are you looking into the sky?
Yeah. I know that's a bad idea, but floating thingy.
Can you describe it any more?
So what you saw was not a quick enough look to get any more detail than what I initially shared.
Yep. All I saw was a quick glance, and it was just a round white. Was it glowing? Kind
No,
No.
it was just it was a bright white, but it wasn't like giving off any light.
It was just a round white thing. It wasn't glowing or anything. It was just a white thing.
He's gonna look to Midge.
Does that sound like any Glamored creature you know?
Ah,
A lesser sort?
nothing familiar, no.
Sounds like a ghost. Sounds like a spirit or a ghost of some kind, if you ask me.
Entirely possible. Just kind of feels along the weaker wall. Looks at her quarterstaff.
Bust it down now.
It's my duty to investigate these sorts of things.
Here.
I need to. And she's gonna take a swing. Her shillelagh.
Well, Vasquez. She just turns.
It's 6, okay. 6 force. Just starts swacking at it, make some progress. Some of the stones start to crumble away.
Mitch.
She is not paying attention. She is laser focused on doing this.
Might as well help.
Gonna put a hand on their shoulder. Mitch.
Aye.
Vasquez telekinesis.
If
I have
you'll
a
just
stick.
He can pull that off. Don't need
I'd
to.
rather do this
they
myself.
can work. Okay.
All right.
Vask will go over and jiggle this door with telekinesis then.
Alright. It does not budge.
Try out the
Yeah.
knuckle bones. See if there's any
There-
Yeah,
slots.
There
wanna
are
take a look
no
at the
visible
door.
slots to fit the knuckle bones onto. Not like that. There are visible slots, but
Oh,
the shape is different.
different how?
Kind of looks more like a bird skull.
Gonna look at the bird. Just jam him into the keyhole.
She like run her hand along it, like. This looks
This
more like.
door
bird
is
skull.
very cold to the touch.
Oh. She'll like press against it a bit, like push her weight against it, just like test it.
Actually, Hildegard, detect magic still being up, you would recognize coming in as you got closer. That door is magical.
Just gonna call out, wait, the door, it has magic to it.
Oh, okay.
Right. Could you tell what kind of magic it is?
It's abjuration, pretty powerful.
Oh,
It's
abjuration.
very powerful abjuration magic.
Which just means what which means what will do
Detective.
with me if I try and open.
That doesn't work.
Hildegard.
Sorry, there's like 3 people talking. What?
What will it do to me if I try and open?
Not a lot, or possibly a lot. Abjuration. She looks at the wizards like, you went to school. I think it's for protection.
Abjuration.
Yeah, that's protective or sealing or defensive magic.
Like,
Yeah.
at worst, it might deflect something back at you, but I think it's just trying to ward off damage.
So, some idea, DM, and this is probably pushing the limits of this cantrip, but taking a look at the impression, could I use shape water to try to make a little ice bird skull key?
You can make the attempt.
Yeah.
You can get
that
the crude shape replicated, but it is not a perfect fit.
yeah. Is that like a check or just not gonna happen because it's ice and not the right key?
It does not have any visible effect.
Okay, yeah. Wasn't expecting it.
And yes, you can roll to attempt to attack or just use athletics to attempt to move the stones.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna like put my weight against it and see if like just push a little, see like if there's any give on this door.
No give on that door whatsoever. It is sturdy.
Okay.
It is not a round rolling door like the other one is.
Alright.
Appears of a different sort of construction. Okay, so they athletics from Garm. You managed to clear your way through.
Oh, I do not like the look of any of that.
Careful,
Oh,
Midge.
no.
Looks like Sucker had the right of it.
Not Vara. Or through.
Boy.
A lot of bones.
This doesn't seem right for like a burial thing, right?
No, this is
Glamored. I'm seeing animal bones. I'm seeing big bones.
yeah. In Vask's time being an adventurer and hunting the weirdest of Fellspawn, does this ring any bells or is this new?
You've never known of a Fellspawn with a penchant to collect things. No,
Besides the thing
they
in the
would.
crater collecting souls.
Yeah, that was the first time. That thing was ancient. But you can already know from Midge's own words and experience that this is very likely something glamored. Which, there's no real rule book on those.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
god.
Vask has been trying to write the rule book on Fellspawn, so this is a little out of his depth.
Oh, this splits 3 ways.
One at a time, then.
Um.
Speaking of, can I do a quick check-in on Laug to see how he is struggling with his
Excavation.
He's digging.
Sisyphean
He's
task?
moved bones aside, but just about every time he does, more fall down into the right exact spot.
No.
There is frustration beginning to build, but he is determined.
The Sisyphean torture of the crow.
The harder the nut is to crack, the meat, the tastier it is.
All right, I was just making sure he was okay.
He might just eat the thing out of spite once he gets it now.
He's already claimed it.
Mitch just kind of runs their hands along the bone-laden walls, and I should specify in some detail. The walls appear stone-like in nature, but they must have been malleable at some point because a lot of these bones are partially submerged into the stone walls.
Ugh.
They're not just piled up along the edges.
And now that we can see closer for ourselves, what kind of bones are we seeing?
What kind of bones aren't you seeing?
Lovely.
Humanoid, monstrous, all shapes and sizes. All of them in pretty good condition is the only real clear detail you can have. None of them look broken.
Which
Oh,
that
yeah,
should
Nora.
be unusual if they're ancient. Actually, that's a good question. How fresh do the bones appear?
They're well cared for,
So
and
they
their
haven't.
ages appear to vary a lot.
I'm sorry, but the answer of "they're well cared for" is just
Yeah, that's the worst.
Hey,
What
this is a collection.
that is an instant fight or flight response.
I know people who collect bones.
So
yeah,
they're going through. Jeddah was waiting for us so everyone could be together. She's going to like you alright? Are you alright, Mara?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's
She's like gestures to the walls, like, no.
yeah, yeah, that's fair. Go ahead. I'm gonna take up the back, so if anything sneaks up on us, you don't get stabbed.
I do think Vasquez in the middle of the group. Oh,
She's scanning the walls like she's like, I'm looking for any of these motherfuckers coming out of the walls now.
yeah. DM Vasquez an experiment to try with the wall,
Uh-huh.
and it's gonna see like, are there like skulls?
Yeah, plenty of them.
Okay, so it's not like the rest. Okay, but he's just gonna reach out and see if the walls react.
I hate that sentence.
Okay.
Just since this is about going, this weapon or this cantrip goes harder against undead.
There
What's
is no reaction. The necromantic energy washes over the long dried out and dead bones.
Okay, so the bones aren't animate. I think they're just decoration and construction material.
I would have seen if they were animated by magic.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
going
true.
on, Buckhead? Why are we just standing here?
I guess I just wanted to try.
Because a single file image stopped. Sorry.
Tight
No, that's a character.
confines.
What?
Tight confines.
Oh,
Midge at the moment is just looking around, frantically just muttering under the breath, looking at all of this.
If this is the lair of a dark glamour, how do we lure it out?
It knows we're here. It has to.
Well, that's comforting.
Sure.
Powerful enough glamored creature to have a lair. It likely wanted this place to be found. The stone here is completely different. This place is completely different. It's not like the surrounding earth back in the other rooms.
Well, they're going down, VV. I'm gonna real quick go and do a listen down and see, trying to hear if there's anything else down these other paths.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Will do, boss. Hey, soccer.
Not leaving his ass.
Oh my
behind.
god.
almost gave
11.
me a jump scare having him show up out of the shadows.
He's
Alright.
a weasel, that's what he does.
All right. Soccer runs up to you, looking a little, tiny bit rattled. His fur's
Yeah.
standing up on end.
Sure.
And with that 11, still as death. You don't hear any sounds. The bones are not moving.
Yeah. Oh, that's reassuring. The phones are not moving.
All right, everybody, crack out your xylophone mallets.
I'm going to have my phantom limb out, just so just in case.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna reach out to Midge.
She jumps when you make skin contact. Oh, yeah.
Let's try not to get cornered in this place.
Right. Oh.
I don't like it either.
Seems like a dead end.
Oh, alright.
I have an idea. It's probably a bad idea.
Go ahead.
I would like to speak Sylvan.
Feel free.
He's just gonna kind of mutter, kind of looking around. He doesn't know where the thing could be, but as Mitch said, it probably knows we're here. It could be in the walls. It could be a repeat of the fucking tomb tapper. So he's just going to mutter in Sylvan.
Where are you?
Oh man, those are dragon bones. Yep.
Yeah, they are. Good sized ones, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to them and like kneel down and just like run a hand along them. Could I investigate these bones?
Sure.
Soft 20. God, I'm rolling so bad.
It's pretty good, honestly. All right,
I
so
have a plus 10!
this dragon appears to be of a young adult age, as best you can tell. It's not nearly as big as any of the ones you've seen in person so far. You don't recognize the horn ornamentation on the head, but it's very well preserved, partially sticking out of the wall with its serpentine neck craning at different angles.
Huh. I'm like, how stuck in the wall is it?
Pretty stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no removing that. Or any of these.
Yeah, it might piss it off. But like, it might be what she wants. Is this just a dead end? Just a dead end here?
Garb's head like immediately snaps around.
What?
Did you hear that?
What'd you hear?
It heard me.
Did it speak to you?
Not this way.
Not this way because it wants us to go this way, or not this way? You know what? I don't care which.
Follow me. Stay close.
VV, is this just like a dead end here?
What are you talking about?
This is just a dead end.
Yeah, just a empty, well, there's no exits, just a cavern with a lot of bones piling down onto the floor and sticking out of the walls.
Nothing over here, Vass. Aside from this.
I mean,
dragon.
that is something though.
Okay, but yes, it is something, but there's nothing for us.
I don't know if Vask heard him since he was down that tunnel.
Ask.
Hmm.
Keep your mind open. It knows we're here.
Or
Yeah.
it does.
I don't imagine you can probe for it.
Not without losing my ability to move stuff with my mind currently, and that's one of my stronger.
You said that tunnel's a dead end.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
draconic
so cool when you're-
skeleton.
oh my god.
So down this corridor is a humanoid skull large enough for if you curled up in a ball, Vara could sit inside of it.
Yeah, see, I told you.
I'm gonna. Is it? I'm gonna look in the mouth.
It's missing a couple of teeth, but other than that, it doesn't appear
Alright.
molested.
Anything in the skull cavity?
Nope. It's very clean.
So, considering all this, Hildegard's to go on high alert, just be consciously looking and watching for anything.
Yeah, I should also specify that ever since you entered into this chamber, all of Raug's feathers are standing up on end.
Yeah.
He is maximum poofed out.
I would like to do just a perception check to watch the surroundings, if that's all right.
Sure.
Just so we're not surprised. Never mind then.
Oh, now I need to see what happens here.
Oh fuck.
A natural 11.
Interesting. All right. As you glance around, taking your surroundings, I will DM you.
Um,
I'm squinting so hard, I sure.
he's the DM. That's his job. Can I just investigate this little, just like endpoint chamber? I want
Sure,
to
investigate it.
Yeah, I wanted to see if there's anything, anything we're not seeing. 20 again. Consistency.
Hmm. So, actually, on this welling sensation, Hildegard feels just a sudden bolt of fear, and she begins leaving the chamber.
Hildegard?
Oh, we should be here. Shouldn't be here.
Okay, but
Uh,
we're trying to find this thing, Hildegard.
Yeah, and everything's a dead end, so don't be dead. And she just leaves.
Can't really blame her.
Fucking panics and nopes out. Doesn't help that this is very much the kind of, like, necro situation that, you know. Mhm.
You don't need to explain to us, not to us.
Yeah.
He's gonna look to one of the people who, closer.
Go and comfort her.
Looks at you like, really, me?
Well, I was referring to Vask or Vara.
Vask will follow.
And just imagine one of you go comfort her. Jed is like, should I? One of you with tact comfort her.
yeah. Gee, that was essentially her own reaction to that, like, me. Like,
Wow.
Oh, before I part away from Vara, this is gonna annoy you. But I tap on your hat and it's now glowing with a light spell.
Yeah, right.
Did my soft 20 find anything interesting in here?
Hold on, I gotta do the math for the light spell real quick.
20
Then
and
I will
20.
tell you what you find. No worries. Here we go. It should benefit other people at the very least. So congrats, your hat is very bright. Soccer does not want to get up on it.
I look like a fucking mushroom, glowing mushroom.
You do, yes.
We've met a few.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Vask took his lantern with him when he went to go check out Hildegard.
There was a word that I was trying to find between the words that I said, but I couldn't find it, so I just let it go.
Yeah, I've been there, Callie.
It
Okay.
killed itself, so
You're a glow in the dark traffic cone.
those would be handy sometimes.
But Vask goes to Hildegard and
She's
Hildegard,
she's not doing great. She's kind of leaning against this wall. Like, there's a hand, like, just kind of lightly placed on her chest as she's breathing a little.
and telepathically, just privately to her, just kind of gently, what did you see?
Just blinks. Nothing. It's just I haven't been in a place like that in time. Not that there are places like this usually. It's just it is necromancer's playground if I ever saw. even though it's Fey, I couldn't be in there anymore.
It's no worries. I understand. Vasco will try to pat her comfortingly on the shoulder. Not quite sure.
It's just gonna kind of do a little nod of thanks.
Fast use Christian side hug.
Thank you, Vask.
Of course, we'll wait for them.
She calms down a little. Is still a little freaked out.
So, back to that. The investigation. You don't turn up any details as far as the room itself that you haven't already seen looking over it before. There's no deception among this place that your eyes can really discern.
Okay. Dang. There's nothing here, and that bothers. God. Hold on. That's a giant here. Excuse me, God. Oh, why is it so bright in this room? Oh.
Vara's just standing there
Yeah.
glowing.
We have a dragon up there. This has a big old rib cage.
Yep.
God.
Like a whale or something. Yeah, we never ran into the Acklets when we were in Abrana.
Lucky
We never
you.
really went to the coast.
Lucky you.
Can I do a check in here? See if there's I don't see any obvious bones like the other two ends.
No,
I mean, you know.
This one hasn't really have the obvious centerpiece of the others.
Yeah. Can I investigate that, or is that no? They're gonna give me anything here?
You could try.
I'd like to try. Fuck off!
Once again, there's no ulterior purpose behind these chambers. This area appears to be a trophy room, as best as you can glean.
But
Come on, Midge.
Hmm?
Come on.
Right.
Just stick together.
She mutters something under her breath, gazing at the giant skull for a moment, then...
I got a question for you.
Aye?
A glamored creature this powerful, think you could change its shape?
Possibly.
What do you think the likelihood is that it's the thing wearing your face?
She
that's not gonna help
stops.
their anxiety.
So she stops walking behind you for a moment. Just breathing, getting heavier and heavier at that.
He's gonna grab their arm, not harshly, but just kind of a firm.
Come on. I know you're out of your depth. But how
You have no idea.
far from home, I would know something about that.
There's gotta be more in here.
He's gonna do something impulsive, sure. He's gonna use the flat of his axe to crack a nearby fucking skull.
Okay.
Oh,
Garm. Oh god.
The room shakes
Oh my god!
instantaneously at that.
Oh, Garm,
my goodness. goodness.
What was that?
What
Guys, you hear in your heads?
what I was hoping for. Come on.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh fuck.
Did we notice this on our end that the way is sealed?
Yeah.
Rip dudes.
Oh
So
my-
I'm going to get to do what I wanted to do. Telekinetically lift this statue up and use it as a battering ram.
The door is completely sealed off, so you can't see that statue at the moment.
Oh, I was meaning the broken one on the ground.
I
But
know, but you can't act. That is. Oh, right. That's right.
Oh.
You're on the other side. That's my bad.
yeah, no, me and
Okay,
Hildegard
yeah.
are out here, so we're just
Yeah.
see the.
Yep,
the
I'd forgotten that.
sealing.
That's my bad. So yeah, you could see that. Okay, yeah, make that attempt. You batter on through. So, as you are doing that, using the telekinetic force to move the biggest statue piece you can to batter into this wall, which is now no longer loose cobblestone, but that same, like, cooled lava tube-like texture, you hear whispers, lots and lots of them, coming from the bones, and the walls begin to shake.
What happened?
Oh my god. Garn broke a skull, and I'm standing here like a glowing buffet.
You should have warned us first.
He's not focused on that. His eyes are darting around in the dark.
Sorry, is this a proper moment to go? Fucking paladins.
Hmm.
Yeah, no,
So-
yeah. I was
Paladins.
So, you're all standing looking around, the lights begin to dim, even the magical lights. There's no
Alright.
movements, no nothing, no warning. Alright. I've been looking
Vest
forward
does
to
give a
this.
telepathic warning, being like, watch out.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Thought you
Let's
saw
skip this shit.
something.
You know, I saw a second of me for a second.
Boy, that'd be funny. Alright.
Oh my god.
Doppelganger necromancer.
Well, I mean, I don't think this is a necromancer. I'm pretty sure this is a fae.
If it
I
was
mean, a fake can be
doppelganger-
necromancer.
That's a good point. Retracted.
If it was a doppel, that would count as glamour.
I mean, necromancer is a profession.
Yeah, it's something you do. It's not really something you are.
Okay.
I mean, depending on the skill of the necromancer raising the undead, that undead can become a necromancer. So,
Pyramid scheme.
yes.
Quite literally. That's where mummies come from.
Oh boy.
As you're all standing there, you look over, looking around frantically. A set of massive blade-like claws erupt out from behind Midge through her chest.
Well, fuck.
And standing behind, as she takes 39 points of damage,
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh boy.
the gaunt skeletal figure that had appeared as though from nowhere. Roll initiative.
Did I make any progress with my battery ram?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
Should we go ahead
Hey,
and
I
roll?
rolled that again.
Well, at least if I die, I'm already buried.
And if you fall, we'll know where
27.
you're at. You have a beacon.
12. The 12 will save me.
All right, so 27 from that. Get people sorted. All right. Midge, meanwhile, actually, I could just roll on their sheet. That's why I put it together. 11.
Mitch.
Well, they survived.
For now.
Well, they survived the sneak attack. That's the first.
And lastly,
God, that thing looks so familiar.
Oh, I recognize it.
Oh, I can't see it, but going off the tiny little token. Oh, that explains a lot of things, actually.
Is this
All
a
right.
Cobalt Crest thing, Vivi?
no, it's official.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
nasty fucker.
So he got an 18. All right.
Oh,
I'm going to say, let's see, making sure. Okay, nice. So Midge is at the moment grappled and being held in the air by the long bladed limbs. The creature makes no sound, its eyes just glowing with baleful, pale green-blue light.
Ugh.
It is making murder eyes at Garm in particular. Okay,
Good.
Nat.
Alright, alrighty, gonna go here. I can get, like, right here, can I?
Yeah, you can. It's
Can I
tight.
get
but you
here?
can.
God, how
the fuck?
Oh,
how nasty looking is this fucker?
this thing is emanating a lot of Reiatsu, and because you entered into its range, it's going to take a reaction.
Oh shit.
Which will result in it trying to hit you with a 23.
That hits.
Sure does. So, as you run towards it, blade extended, you see it move. And I was saying, you just suddenly feel the long claws going into your shoulder as you take 21 points of piercing damage, plus 13 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck. Okay, 21 plus 13?
Yep.
So that's
And you are grappled too.
34
Maybe you
damage?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have taken the aid.
Maybe. Haha.
Yeah.
Haha. Ha. Fuck. Fuck. That. Oh my god.
So you are
Um,
both being held up in each hand. Its hands are both occupied at the moment, though, at least.
Well, I'm going to use 2 Moxie points
Mm-hmm.
to activate Scrap Like a Sleuth,
Okay.
as I hone in on all of its like intricate movements and everything. So TAC. Okay. That is a bonus action, right? Yeah, bonus action. Where is it? Okay, dig deep. Is that an action or? No, it is a bonus action. Okay. And I'm just gonna try and fucking stab it. 16.
Let me see. That matches.
Yeah. Is it undead?
It looks like it. You'll find out.
11.
11 total. Noted. Let's see. Okay.
I'll do another one. 29.
Absolutely hits.
10. Does it start glowing?
It does.
Oh shit. All right, cool. You too.
What are the effects of that glow?
It just so I know where it is, where and what direction, and the distance to it for forever. Actually, hold on. Minute. Okay, no, it's only a minute. Never mind. But he can't turn invisible. I mean, he can turn invisible, but the glow still shows his outline.
Okay, so that's going to inform what smite I use.
Yeah, so I know the direction and the distance to him for a minute. If he turns invisible, he can turn invisible, but the glowing outline is still there from the phantom limb. Okay, now, ow! That is turn.
Okay. Garm?
Well, Sig, what for? Midge is being grappled. Am I even able to reach that far?
Nope, you can't get past them. Anytime you run closer, it just holds the bodies in front of you.
Cool. That means, because I actually, I'm trying to relocate it, but I do have a feature that would help me a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
Record time.
Where
Fucking talk to us first next time.
pot kettle?
I know.
That's what makes it glorious.
We're
I haven't
marshals. We
told-
don't do that shit.
I haven't caused you to get impaled, so.
Not yet.
The
Not yet.
impaling was
Still.
inevitable, I think.
But it hasn't happened, and he just got me and Midge impaled. So I am well within my right to,
I mean,
to
did
sass
he?
you.
I mean, I'm not being serious with this, but it's like he didn't make you walk into the nails.
I'm going to impale you, man.
I'm behind a wall.
I will tear through that fucking.
So, yeah, noticing that it's keeping me at bay with the bodies.
You want to play games, huh? Fine. I have some tricks of my own.
And I'm going to burn a use of channel divinity to designate it as my prey.
Second.
Okay.
I designate it as my target for 1 minute, and as part of casting this, and as a bonus action in my subsequent turns, I can teleport up to 30 feet in an occupied space within 5 feet of it.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, cool. That's like the Relentless Hex feature, I think.
So that
Okay.
is a use of channel divinity. Technically they're grappled. I don't imagine that gives me advantage for flanking.
Not at the moment, no.
Cool. Nonetheless, I will attempt to hit it.
Go for it.
Damn.
That will not hit.
Let's try it again.
That one does.
Okay,
You take
cool.
one swing with the axe, and the bones just, like, there's nothing holding them together, just dislocate themselves away to where the arc completely misses.
Mm-hmm.
The second
yeah.
one, however, manages to connect.
Yeah. You just... He's like, oh, the two can play at this game. Teleports behind him.
Okay. Nothing personal, kid.
Oh, it's definitely personal. Going to add that. Going to add that. I'm gonna cast Blinding Smite.
All right. Doesn't that require a bonus action to use now?
Oh, right, yeah, that is true.
So yeah, that's going to have to wait till next turn, but that attack does hit.
You can do a normal smite.
That's
No,
a
that is-
bonus action under the new rules,
Oh, really?
which you elected to use for this, so
Yes!
see what that
Yes, I
damage
have.
does. All right. Not bad.
Where the fuck is my... Sure, I'm gonna spend a savagery die to throw a little more onto it.
Go for it. Okay. The blow does not do as much as you hoped. It just kind of glances as this thing moves with an unnatural speed.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, you said this is just like the lumber axe is not magical, just finely made.
Yes, it's finally made to the point where it will do extra damage to plants.
Yeah, this is not a plant.
No. It was, you'd already be dead.
Yeah.
Okay, is that turn?
Yes.
Okay. What will it do? Okay. Checking. Okay.
Oh boy.
Garm.
Oh, so I hit my arm. I hit it with my silvered arm. Did it seem to care about that at all?
No real visible reaction beyond the blow Garm gave it. So,
Okay.
I need you two within melee range to make con saves. Midge will as
And-
well.
Oh great. Oh, 23.
Oh, 22 for Midge. Oh. Was it? Supposed to be. Oh, right. Oh, no.
Oh man. Oh no.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. Okay, so it is still glowing, but seeing it surrounded and seeing the obvious whole attempt at using holy energy, it weighs its odds and decides, well, you'll see in a moment. The lights around it go dim, and oh boy.
Given my light spell.
Yeah, everything goes dim a little bit. Not enough to snuff it out, but definitely enough to make a note. 15. Okay. You guys will take half of 45 points of necrotic damage. As just a wave of fell, shadowy energy radiates out. So half of
Oh.
45 would be
22.
22. And Midge takes the full.
Oh my god. What,
Ooh,
what's this look like?
They are not looking good.
I think
Bleeding
that's
like
for that
crazy,
wild
body
shape.
beginning to rot around the puncture marks.
Ugh. Let's see.
And let me see. Okay. That let me measure something real quick.
Don't.
Oh, she's gonna fucking throw us into you.
Yeah, I could do that. It vanishes into the shadows, appearing at the very end of this corridor,
Oh god.
taking you, but not Midge, weirdly enough, with it.
Okay. As a reaction, I'm activating down but not out,
Okay.
and bloody but unbowed.
Okay.
Okay. The same thing that's happened before, where, like, her muscles are, like, highlighted by the moxie.
All right. Okay.
Ugh.
It doesn't deal any additional damage beyond that. Now, that's all it can do this turn because of the glow. So, Vask, it's now your turn.
Okay, over the link goes, how's everyone doing over there?
Fuck!
Bad.
All right. Telekinesis to try to do what I've been trying to do. Just slam this, the largest piece of rubble I could find under 1,000 pounds. Try to
Yep.
slam it through the wall.
Okay. You succeed.
Yay.
It is opened forever now.
Where'd they go? Oh, do I see? Over here?
Yeah, you can see it.
Let's see, how much further?
You're like, where did it go? Then look over. Oh,
The glowing outline this.
Yeah,
of like a 13-foot tall skeletal thing.
yeah, I'll use the sorcery point to quicken a spell. Mind whip.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Well, it fails.
Whew,
So,
not a lot of damage, but
still helps.
Limiting its stuff.
yeah. That reaction fucked you up.
Yeah, no, I'm below I'm significantly below half HP now.
But that's as far as I can move, and that was all my actions.
All right. Now we are at Hildegard.
She's gonna take a minute and just like, just take a deep breath. Oh, sorry, Rogue, mother. I can't. Do something stupid. And she's going in.
Okay. That same feeling of fear is back, but you managed to stifle it down. It's not going to have any debilitating effects.
And can't directly see the thing, so it's basically all I can do.
Okay. Running in was an act enough of courage. All right, Vara.
Okay. This is trying to figure out if I want to do this or not.
God, am I like prodding as we speak?
Not actively at the moment, but you're hurting pretty bad. You're
Yes.
definitely feeling the necrotic burn.
Okay, I can make. I think. Can make 5 medium objects with animate objects, and there are a lot of bones here to do that with.
I will specify none of them are hanging around loosely. They are all embedded in the stone.
Can you animate rocks?
I can animate any object that's loose, yeah. Not being worn or carried.
Not much in the way of loose stones except for the rubble from what Vask just used.
Well, I mean,
Use them if you got them.
yeah.
We'll beat this thing's ass with the rubble of a piranha statue.
I will, actually, because now that... Yeah, you reminded me that there's fresh rubble from a statue. I'm just gonna fucking catapult it at him.
Alright.
Catapult's a fun spell.
Alright. Catapult.
If it'll just click, please, click. There we go. Yeah, let's 3rd level spell that.
3rd level catapult. Okay. So that would be, let's see, 3d8. So 5d8.
Yeah, if he fails his dex.
All right, let's see how he do. Pretty decent dex rolls. Oof. Pretty thoroughly passes the 25.
Damn.
So the statue rubble goes flying past. It once again just contorts the body away from the incoming impact.
Yeah, this is bad. This is not. This is bad. She's gonna, like. She just saw it teleport. So she's gonna stay where she is and not back herself into a corner.
All right. That brings it back to Midge. Not in good shape at all. All right. Oh no, you poor, poor thing.
Oh, Midge.
Midge just is looking around. You're all a little busy focusing on things. Midge disappears.
What?
Hildegard, you feel something bump roughly past you. And you hear footsteps running into the next chamber.
Smart.
Yeah, no, she's almost dead. They're almost dead. That's a good idea, actually.
Unless there's a bunch of undeads over there playing cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is all. We are back up the round.
It's me.
Yep.
Guessing
Still
Midge
grappled,
is at
but you can
level
attempt to
12.
break free with your action if you like.
No, I'm here. This is unfortunately right where I want to be. I'm gonna stab the fucker.
Alrighty then.
29.
Fucker is
100%
stabbed.
hits.
That'll be 15, and it loses 10 feet of movement. This is going to be no, not haymaker. I would have had to do that before. I should have done that actually, but I needed to declare that first. His second attack. 28.
Also hits.
This one is with a punch to its face, which 14 damage because I'm not using the blade for this specific one, and because it's only one size category bigger, it gets knocked back 5 feet.
Okay.
I mean, does that drag me with it?
It actually would, yes.
Okay, still. And then I'm going to use a Moxie point to do the old one too. And
Okay.
28, 20 damage.
Nice.
And another one. 27.
All right.
17 slashing. Just punches it in the face and then just starts like hacking at the arm, trying to just hack the whole thing off.
That's a good amount of damage there.
This is my ace in the whole ability, so
That's 66 damage.
fuck.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
You wanna go, fucker?
Oh,
You
wow.
impaled the wrong bitch.
Oh, that's gonna get it excited. Oh my god.
Okay. Congratulations. That was a lot of damage. So
Yeah.
you are cutting away at it. It is definitely feeling it. You're seeing wounds. You're seeing bones snap. You're seeing what almost looks like skin, but not quite peeling away. It is feeling it. Its arm looks significantly weaker than before.
I'm going to say, congratulations, you have its attention.
Yeah.
All right. And if that's turn, then we are back at Garm.
That is turn.
Doop. Doop.
Consumed by the
Bonus
weasel.
action teleport.
And
That's
it's
what
going
I'm
to
gonna say.
reaction attack.
Nope.
Oh.
You can't while mind whipped.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep, you're right. Okay, so yeah, you managed to arrive.
Oh, buddy.
Ask
Still a
wouldn't
straight
have
roll,
known
right?
about the reaction due to the wall, but he wanted to restrict because he heard that thing teleported, so he wanted to stop that. Sorry.
Is still a straight roll, right?
Yeah, it would be.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because I'm grappled.
I could burn one of my 3rd level spell slots to really hack into this thing.
It's probably going to try and run away again, so now is probably the time. Oh god, the sounds.
Alrighty. Fuck it.
Okay. Fun.
So that's Fury. So that's 3 attacks.
Yep. That one misses.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I thought that would roll it again. I have so many fucking spells.
Mm-hmm.
That one hits.
Hey.
Okay.
And one more.
Also hits.
Oof.
Nice. All right, 27 and 18. Okay. Starting to look a little rougher, but it still looks like it could definitely take some more hits than that.
Could I do one more? I didn't think of it till now. Can I do one more thing for flavor?
What you got in mind?
Just grab onto its arm and hold myself closer to it.
Oh, that move. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Garm.
She's right where she wants to be.
Hey, Garm.
Huh?
I think I know a way you can make an extra attack. If you didn't use your bonus action to teleport to it initially, if you stood by me and Vara, you send your attacks because then you can use a bonus action to move 30 feet in a line to make that attack. Make an extra attack.
Huh?
At the very end there, the last paragraph before I had higher levels.
Oh, right. I suppose I could do that, yeah.
What level are you casting the spell?
That doesn't matter so much. The upcasting only increases damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Ah.
if you save your bonus action to use it with that spell or the oath spell, you'd be able
Oh,
to make
right,
that
yeah.
extra attack.
Yeah, that would be true. It teleports me anyway. But since it's not my turn anymore, I'll leave it up to the DM.
We'll let that run from now on next time, but we'll let that be enough for now.
Mhm.
All right, so it's turn now. Roll to see if
Yeah.
it gets that ability back.
Mm,
It does not.
oh, thank God. It might actually kill me if I fail one of those.
Okay. So going back up. Yep. Action or bonus action. Only gets one of the 3. Okay. So, yeah, it's going to just take its action. It is going to make an attack at Garm first. That one is a 13. That's not going to hit you.
Nope.
Second attack is a soft 20.
That is.
Yep. Okay.
You have a scroll of shield that I gave you.
I don't think you could use that as a reaction.
Yes, you can.
It
It's a
technically
shield.
can be used for that, yeah. 6, 14.
Unless you gave that back to me, I don't remember.
I mean, it has to be. Otherwise, using shield on a scroll is pointless.
What? There are like several shield type spells in the game. I wasn't sure which one it was.
Specifically, shield.
All right,
Plus my
so
mystery.
that's 28 plus 32 points of piercing damage
Oh,
plus 13 necrotic damage.
Oh,
I haven't listed it in my equipment, so I might have given it back to you. How much was that?
All right, I believe it was 13 points necrotic and the same dice to roll them again. Yeah, but I believe it was
it was 32.
32 points piercing and 13 necrotic. No, 22, actually, 22. 22 piercing, 13 necrotic.
Alrighty.
And you are grappled now. So it manages to rake in those long claws into you.
Oh, buddy.
Let's see. Well, it can attack any target it has grappled, so yeah. It's going to go for you again because it can see that you mean business.
Fuck you.
All right, well, wait, no, that was both of its attacks, so that's all it can do. It can't move or do anything else, so that is turn. Vask, it's you.
This is shitty. um. You know what? I'll try this out. I haven't used it yet. Sorcerer's Burst.
Who was that?
It's
Oh,
the new cantrip for sorcerers.
That hits.
So I'm going to pick fire damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
10 fire. It takes it.
Oh, and okay, yeah. I didn't roll any D8. None of them was an 8, so it doesn't spike its extra damage.
It's kind of like a cantrip chaos bolt in a way, if I remember correctly.
Because if I roll a D8, an 8 on one of the D8s, it adds an extra D8 of damage.
Jesus. All right. So you managed to hit him. It's looking rough. It's well past bloodied.
Yeah, shit, I'm running through these so fast. Sorcery point to quicken a tried and true.
All right.
Mind Sliver.
Let's see. All right.
I do not like this thing, Sam. I am.
It fails.
Okay.
Noted. So that brings it down to this. Yep, looking rough.
So whatever save it makes next is 1d4 off the end of it.
Excellent.
Until the end of my turn. Next turn.
So that brings us to Hildegard.
All right. She's gonna come in here, pivot, mainly see this horrible thing, and just absolute wave of just anger pointed directly at this thing, and she gonna hex it.
Okay.
The damage does not go into effect until.
Yep.
Next, yeah.
So it needs to make me. Why is the DC or that fun stuff not on there? Oh, it's actually doesn't need a DC to be affected.
Nope.
It just okay.
No,
Just applies.
I'm going to hex its let's go with its wisdom. So some wisdom DC saving throw spell can just fuck it over.
Remember, it's not saving throws; it's check.
Just ability checks,
Oh.
yeah. But still, you never know.
Yeah, I might try and think of
Yeah.
something and not because it's
Whatever. I'm
currently.
gonna fuck up his wisdom.
Yeah.
And then start throwing Eldritch Blast, which I forgot I have 3 of those now.
Yeah.
First one, 9.
Nice.
Then
Hex damage, yeah.
okay, I need to turn off the the spell. Hex is technically necrotic damage. Is it? Does it seem particularly immune or resistant to the necrotic damage?
The
or...
necrotic doesn't do quite as much as you'd expect it to.
Okay, that's about what I expected. As long as it's not healing it, I don't give a damn.
Not healing it, you can tell that much.
Yeah. 27.
Also,
Fiber.
that's
I'm just gonna roll a d6 on the roller because that whole nonsense is stupid.
Okay.
Good combo.
Chipping away at it. It's a warlock staple.
27.
Nice. Is that 27 each time? It was.
Wow.
Lucky
Okay.
27.
Fun.
Oh, one can't get cut in half, so.
I'm just gonna roll one more just to see if it's like, okay, no. Oh, to see if roll 20 was borking or something.
That was just lucky. All right.
Just bullshit. Literally just 3 just quick lances of a dark purple beam just cutting into its back as necrotic energies begin eating at its flesh.
It's looking like it's starting to topple down a little bit. Still standing.
Was my bonus action, but I'm gonna send Raug to go over and bite its face. It's funny to me. This is like the last bit I can do.
Man,
Uh,
this doesn't look like a Fae, though. A
Go
glamour
bird.
thing, though.
Yeah. Go, you creature.
This might not
bite
be
its-
the.
Yeah, and I'm fucking. Oh my god.
Fuck.
That hits.
5.
All right. He goes immediately up to the skull since both of its hands are occupied and goes right for one of its spectral eye sockets. Actually pulls out some of the witch light from it.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Crows are good necrophages.
Yeah. Anyways, now that is turn. I've done as much as I can.
All right, Vara.
Alright. Good old staple. Magic missile. I'm gonna cast it at a pretty high level though, so. I just want to know
Light
that
it up.
it's going to hit.
Fair.
So one. There's 3 normally, 1 for each level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this thing
Jeez.
up.
Come on.
Do it.
5, 6, 7.
6, 8, 13, 15, 20, 22. How do you want to do this?
Fucking goddamn. She's just gonna go, okay, I'm fucking tired of this shit. I don't like this. And she's gonna aim them all into hit the eye that the Rog is pecking at.
Nice.
And just gonna overload it until his skull explodes.
All right. You stuff it full in the skull, and eventually the head just fractures more and more with each subsequent blow. And eventually, it shatters. Both of the impaled fellows immediately feel the muscle tension go limp. It doesn't crumble down into a pile of bones. It just vanishes into shadow. As it is gone.
Like teleporting, like Jeddah would know where it went.
No,
Or,
like
like-
it faded. Like it got Thanos.
Okay.
Jenna just like falls to one knee, clutches the hole in her chest.
Garb is doing the same, but it occurs to him he's gonna start stumbling out that way.
Yeah.
Midge. Midge.
You can't see Midge anywhere at this exact moment.
I think she ran by to the next room.
Sure hope not. Midge, it's down.
That looked like a dark glamour to the rest of you.
Whatever it is, it's dead.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this room.
Uh, just like,
Oh, here. Let me help. You get telekinetically lifted out because I still have
Oh,
concentration
all right.
going.
all right, what's happening?
You know, as long as you don't resist it, then it becomes a strength check.
She doesn't. She's just like, oh, okay, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't remember. I know we've talked about this before, but what does my blood look like?
It's actually with changelings, it would look kind of like tar.
Oh yeah, so there's like tar dripping the whole way. She doesn't look great.
Do you need a dunking?
I'm sorry.
Do you need a dunking? Gestures at the well.
The grody well.
Vask, I will stab you.
you see there was like a smirk on his face, just trying to lighten the mood. But at that, you do drift a little bit further out of reach from him.
Put
Midge,
me
sound
down.
off if you're alive.
You don't hear anything immediately.
He will put you on your feet so you're not just floating. So
Yeah, there's stumble as she lands on her feet. It's not the worst you've seen her, but oh my god!
Mm. If
Kinda like-
Midge isn't able to speak up, he's gonna try and track them with scent. Oh wait, no, I gotta roll it. I forget. With advantage.
Ha!
Is Midge in this room?
You, looking around, sniffing, you discern in the faint light a blood trail heading towards the filthy water.
God damn
Oh
it.
no.
You gotta stagger over there.
Ugh.
Midge.
The trail obviously goes cold in there, but you don't see or hear any visible signs.
do I need a try to contact?
God damn it. It's still alive. Or whatever it is. That's in charge of this place.
Yeah, that would Vask know if that seemed like a necromancer or like a necromancer's creation from his experience.
It,
Or actually, it might be something Hildegard would probably know better than Vask.
yeah, Hildegard probably be the better consultant there.
Look to Hildegard and ask that. Did that seem like it created that thing, or it? Honestly, that reminded me of it looked like part of the wall came to life, rather than it created the wall.
I'm going to be honest, it didn't seem to have the ego required to make a trophy room.
Oh, it had an ego. It was terribly upset with me.
My worry
Yeah.
is that it's the guard dog, and there's still the master around somewhere.
Oh,
Which, I really should have done the fucking bond with them. So I can't believe I'm wasting another spell slot. Sending to Midge. Midge, please come back. The threat has been defeated for now. Get back to safety.
All
Any
right.
response?
It's fast, clearly pained, inconsistent. The words repeat a lot. There's that I can't, I'll slow you down, I'm useless, I'm not going to be able to help, I can't. Just lots of repeated things until the word limit is reached.
They're in a panic. We need to.
Find them before it does.
Yeah, I can't calm them down remotely. Okay, back on the ice, everybody.
Back on the ice.
I've still got. I don't know how long this hour of telekinesis is going to go.
It's
He's
still
a-
going right now.
He's gonna burn some of his lay on hands to heal himself. He's not waiting for the ice. He is trudging.
Yeah, we'll just say we're going with it because I can move it 30 feet around. I can't dash. Which
Jenna's moving kind of sluggishly.
might be as fast as Garm's able to go dashing through difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
She gets to the edge of the water and Nick stops. Can I really be getting into that right now?
Equa would be able to fit real quick until I find Midge.
Y'all just really want me to tell her. Y'all just really want me to tell them I'm a changeling.
No, I'm just trying to make sure you don't get those open wounds in this.
All right.
You can change back before we meet.
Yeah,
back up.
I'll shrink down with my now super baggy clothes.
All right. So, Garm, as you emerge out on the other side, you do see, unfortunately, another blood trail again. Heading into the room you were previously in.
This
As you
way.
enter in, you hear a gasp, but don't see anything, except for the blood trail leading over this way.
Equa, go back.
Tara. Oh. All right. God. What does it feel like to ship with a hole in my torso?
Gross.
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah. You know, when she does it, like, she actually doubles over and spits up some of that tar's blood.
Oh.
Actually,
What did you guys
going
do?
from big to small size, wouldn't that make the wound smaller?
No!
It's no proportional.
Hey VV, I totally forgot something. As part of my new oath, I have blind sight.
Oh.
If you get close enough, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Guys,
you
where
don't
did you go?
see
Here, I'll come
Oh.
back and get you. We went back the way we came.
Okay.
blind sight. You can definitely sense within range that they're right here, but you can't see them.
Nat comes over and just, like,
He's
slumps
gonna
against the wall.
very cautiously reach out an arm.
Very sharp recoil, and your hand actually gets swatted away with a surprising amount of strength.
There you are.
Oh, please.
We're not gonna let you run off and get killed.
It's not that. Please, I'm not.
Not what?
I'm not ready. I'm not.
Yeah, well,
Please leave. Can't hold it much longer. Don't want. And as it'll actually load. There we go. Oh. Just loaded as I refresh the page. That's unfortunate.
Oh, goddess. Is she also a werebeast? Oh no.
Should I bomb the room with calm emotions?
You'll see in a moment.
Like a bug bomb?
Frag out.
A veil of glamour
Oh.
fades and passes along, and the form of Midge comes into focus. But it's not the same as what you've seen.
Are they a furbolg?
Why, yes.
I fucking knew it! I fucking called it!
Which is why you being a furball is so funny.
Yeah, no, Nat looks at them and is like, I fucking knew it!
Question: are their eyes gold?
An amber shade of gold, yes.
Oh god, why? You've seen me here!
Enough of that.
He's gonna lay on head, or he's going to. Well, since we're all together,
Huddle closely.
Yeah, Nat's gonna like weakly go over and just slump next to her, then put a hand on their shoulder.
I'm good. I haven't been hit.
I didn't take any damage. The rest of us, oh dear God.
I'm fine.
I am like surprisingly low on spell slots now. Or 3 points.
Midge,
Alright.
yeah, arm on the shoulder. Midge.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, you're healing. So 20 HP.
20 or 18 healing. Sorry, the damage modifier is added to it for some reason. 18 healing.
Oh, that's a little better.
The 2 radiant damage is the spice.
Midge.
Actually, that's how Quiet Heart heals.
Just look slowly in your direction. About a head and a half taller than they were before.
Yeah. What? I get it. All right.
Mask off.
Yeah, I get it. And they shrink down a bit.
That explains a couple of things. No kin would ever share their name.
Well,
So
I mean,
stranger.
I chose Nat because it doesn't sound very name-like, and I'm.
Oh, I
I've
thought you
heard-
picked it for nature. Sorry.
God no.
That goes quiet.
God no! I chose it because because it doesn't sound like a normal name. It sounds like just something you tell somebody you want them to call you.
I thought it was short for Natalie.
No.
I thought you were named after an insect.
What?
Like Midge.
Well, they are named Midge.
That is hilarious. I didn't connect that.
I didn't either. That's amazing.
I Midge. But that's what we'll call you unless you want otherwise, I guess. I have to drop the Nat voice now. Midge. They'll call you unless you prefer otherwise now. What? Actually, I know exactly why you hit it, but so we don't. We're trying to save the lives of changelings. Why would we feel any different about you?
Didn't want to take that risk.
As far as you knew, I was a furball.
You aren't. I could tell from quite a while.
I think I figure meeting an actual furbolg would probably be the worst time to be disguised as a furbolg.
Any kin would see right through it. You don't carry yourself like one. I'm sorry.
No. That's after this is done. Maybe you could show me some pointers.
Garv's gonna
Fine.
look at a dear old Midge.
I'll ask
Wait,
this
what
of
did
you.
what did they say to that last part?
Hmm?
Maybe once this is over, you can show me some pointers. What did they say to that?
Kind of seemed a little incredulous at that statement.
Hey, you were hiding as a human. I need to hide and survive too. All right.
I'll ask something of you, Midge.
Okay.
Did you come this way trying to prove yourself, or were you sent away?
There is noticeable shame there. Just. I am trying to earn my way back by rectifying the mistakes I made.
You let the sun bear out.
And we'll open that discussion up next time.
Uh,
Mhm.